So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna minimize all three of them, and in case anybody comments or anything, you know. Simo, if anybody comments, you have to see it.
I look like shit, y'all. I look like shit.
Look, this is Moby. The blue is you. This is the penthouse.
You can pass me some shuffles, Mark? Huh? Mark. Shuffles. So we. There you go. That shit stank so good. What up, my boy?
Sure, man. You can call in as soon as we go live. Yo, fellas, we're about to go live. You guys can just tone it down for me just a little bit.
What up, my boy? Right?
Everything. Ready?
Yes, sir, ski.
I am. Because you gotta hit me on a grand. That's why.
You gave me? Oh, the headphones.
One, two.
Huh? Miguel?
Yo, all right, that's a little bit better. Here we go. What happened?
What's up?
Yo.
What happened?
Yeah, somebody in it.
I sent it to you just now, huh?
What happened?
She said she would take a nap.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
You got an extra charger, Lena?
Let me see. Maybe.
She told I had one on the car.
We're gonna get ready to go live. Sonny Pack's in the building.
You can hear me, motherfucker. You hear me loud and clear?
Good headphones, huh?
How come the sound? Oh, there we go.
Sweater on.
My nigga Mo getting money now.
Long sweater on.
You can tell he exposing that he getting money now. He letting everybody know that he getting money now.
I don't get money now.
You've been getting money.
No, I said you letting everybody know.
I really, honestly, it's not that I just letting everybody. I'm just trying to wear what's in my closet.
Because you know they say.
Because the shit will go old if you don't.
And then they turn around and be like, oh, he just got that shit. That shit 5 years old. Nah.
You know your parents.
I pay top dollars for everything I got.
You know, we living in a society right now that if you don't keep up with dressing the town, they're going to think you broke. So if you want to let somebody think you broke, all you got to do is dress like a bum.
Hold on. You know what? Before we go any further, hey, you doing, everybody? This is 448 Cannabis Talk. I'm Moby Dank. I'm alongside me here today.
Sunny motherfucking Packs, man.
Sunny motherfucking Packs in the motherfucking building. Today is January 18th. We are halfway past the first month of the first year of 2022.
And 3 more days left until my first day in court. So, what a way to kick
3 more days left until Sonny's first day in court. I'll tell you what, man. Listen, my guy Sonny has been going through it for such a long time with these courts that I really can't wait for him to walk in one day and be like, yo, Mo, you know what? I don't ever have to go to court again. I won.
I wish.
I won.
Yeah, when that day happened, trust me, bro, it's going to be a party, nigga.
A party.
We going to smoke till we choke.
It's January 18th. We're live from the Penthouse Cafe. I'm Moby Dank. Alongside me today is Sonny Pax Premium.
I'm here all the day, every day.
Elroy Jetson in the building.
Got my
Times
guy
Rob in the
here.
building. We got some members of the Nina Fever.
You got some Fever members in the building.
Marcus Aurelius is in the building. Hold on a second. We got
them
these
niggas
guys
is kind of loud in the
downstairs.
back.
They forget.
Oh, what did Chuckles drop out? Let me show him that new drop. If I ain't getting to you, I missed this new drop. This drop was something special.
Sonny Pax dropped his second
Installment.
strain collab with 12 Alarm Fire this past Sunday, which is another thing that was going on here at the Penthouse. We'll get into it in a moment. But real quick, let's not even talk about Chuckles real quick. Let's talk about what we were talking about before we went live, and that's why we stopped it. Today, in today's society, in today's cultures, right? The way that people are broken into all these little cliques and whatnot, appearance is super important.
You could deceive somebody with your appearance nowadays.
You
could deceive and mislead.
Absolutely.
With your appearance nowadays.
Absolutely. You making money and you dress like a brokester, they don't think you can make money. Nobody wants to fuck with you.
Yeah, you got a bullshit car. You come outside looking like a bum.
You don't make money, and whatever little money you make, you go out and you spend it all on super high-end fashion.
They think you got it.
People think you got it. It's ideally it's a very, very awkward time in society where things that are good are bad and things that are bad are good.
You want people to know you broke, come outside wearing the same shit for 4 days straight. You feel me? Come outside wearing the same shit for 4 days straight and act broke. And trust me, the word gonna go around that, man. That nigga fucked up right now, man.
See, back out the load on him.
Nah, you don't want to back out the load. Trying to let these niggas think that you broke. So they don't ask you. Once you back the load, then you want to start asking.
That's a lot of country niggas do though. Anyway, down there, that's why they dress the way they dress. And then they ask for that cash.
That's why real chicks,
bring the duffel bag.
Real chicks, they ain't chasing a nigga
with
the mirrors on. They chasing a nigga with the New Balance on.
Guys today will go out and buy a $5,000 bag to bring somebody else $50,000. Right? When real rich people come to you with a bag that don't even have a brand on it, they probably got it for free when they bought their kid's soccer ball.
Yo, man, I know a rich guy. He told me, man, he said my whole outfit's probably worth about $100.
I believe it.
But my watch is $100,000.
My brother is pretty rich. Makes a lot of money. He drives a Ford. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, some people
want to be discreet nowadays.
Yeah, me, I would want to be discreet too. I want to disguise my wealth. I don't want to everybody think that you got it. People treat you different when they know that you got it.
The thing is, though, Sonny, in our business, in our society, in our culture, we have to dress appropriate to make people think. Can you stop clapping that grinder, please? We have to make people think that we got it so that they'll fuck with us. Even if you got it beyond the means of even having to show anybody, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because
today, in our culture, in the business that we're in, you dress like a bum, nobody's fucking with you.
That's a fact. Because if you dress like you can have some top shelf gas, limited, exclusive, and you dress like a bum, niggas ain't buying no weed from that nigga.
Ain't buying no weed.
But let the nigga with the fly shit come on with the trash.
It's a 50-50.
Think so?
It depends. You know what? I was just thinking the same thing.
I knew some kid, he just looked like real dirty.
Yeah, but you know that dude never got out of his car. That dude never hung out with nobody. That dude was not entertaining people.
You know,
he was just doing the and out.
He got all the money though.
All the money, yeah, because
it's like some people don't even worry about fashion when they worry about family and they self-being. You feel what I'm saying? They're not worrying about everybody else.
The truth is that I was never really into wearing super expensive clothes or fashion or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Never my whole life. It really wasn't like that. But then you start making money, and it's not that the money changes you, because we've already spoken about this. The money doesn't change you, but the money allows you to explore different options in life that maybe you wouldn't, you know?
Right.
The reason why I buy certain, not all, certain name brand clothing that are high expensive is because the quality of the brand is really good.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Just because something is like really, really expensive doesn't mean it's really good. right? So I mean, that's kind of like where I sit on that. It's like I buy super quality stuff and I'll pay money for it. I don't care how much it costs.
But some people think
the
that
quality needs to be better than the shit that I'm buying for the average price.
some people think that just because it costs a lot of money that is good.
False.
You ain't see the joint I sent you on Instagram? People in the mall got Payless sneakers, right? But they advertise it as high-end sneakers. So all the people that was coming in there and they had prices $600-700. So they was ready to make the purchases, but they had to stop them. Like, listen, what you think these sneakers is? They like, this is high-end sneakers. They like, no, these are Payless sneakers. They like, what?
Yeah,
$30
so
sneakers.
it's been
Because we control what's cool. That's what we understand.
Thing,
People don't understand that. The people, right? The people, we control what's cool and what's not cool.
Listen, I don't want to put you on blast, Sonny, but I'm because it's relative. You know, we both know. Sonny's got these slippers that he wears, right? What are they? What are they? Balenciagas?
No,
Dior's.
Those ain't Dior's.
Those are Dior's?
No, I have a Dior pair, but the ones that I always wear is called Sukkot.
Sukkos, right?
Sukkot, yeah.
So Sonny paid a lot of money for these slippers. Now I'm telling Sonny, I swear to him that in the 90s, my grandfather, who had a foot problem, was given the same slippers by his orthopedic to walk around for $24.99. Later on, after we have this discussion, Sonny and I tell him this, right? He's like, nah, you bugging, blah, 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 blah. I read an article about how they're taking fashion trends such as Balenciaga and all this stuff, and they're taking things from back in the day that people were paying $20, $15, $40 for, and they're charging people $400-500 because they're putting a different name on it. Same exact thing. They're just putting their brand on it, and Balenciaga is known for that.
But not for nothing.
Those are just like Aces.
Yeah. But not for nothing. Those slides that I got is one of the most comfortable slides I ever bought.
I believe it.
Those are feet joints.
But I believe it.
I love them shits.
The
They're
reason
comfortable.
why, Sonny,
they don't fall off your feet.
The reason why I believe that is because they gave it to my grandfather, who had a foot problem.
Man, it's not
the
the
guy
same
had
as
a
that.
foot problem.
It might look like that, but it's not.
Bro, listen, let me tell you something. Those shoes,
The
those Suki Bonds, them
big
Suki
straps.
Bonds that they named after a 12-alarm fire strain, the Suki Bonds.
It's fire. You should invest your money in shit. I bought like 3 pairs of them shit.
You can buy them shits on Alibaba for
Just cost some
$35.
chicken. Them shits cost like $300.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're taking these products that nobody would ever buy if they didn't have a name on them. They're slapping a name on them and they're charging people a premium.
And it's who wearing them.
I mean, look who's wearing them.
Nobody wearing them. You don't see nobody wearing shit like that.
Like you said, that's like a California thing, man.
That's really like a Cali wave.
A Cali wave, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen.
And I wear my slippers in New York City in the wintertime, nigga.
I didn't even know those shits were Suki. I thought it was other shits because you see now, because they came out with one style 1st. But now listen, you see, exactly. You see those Sukkos that I got? Every brand followed that style and made Louis Vuitton, those type of styles.
But that guy at Suko didn't make those shoes.
No,
he didn't make those shoes. Some orthopedic doctor in the 80s made those shoes. I'm telling you.
Mo, cut the shits, man.
No, nigga probably made it.
Them is not those orthopedics.
So it's different now.
It's not
more
that.
Listen.
You know the orthopedic shit, you niggas didn't even want to come outside of those.
It's the same exact.
Baby
shoe.
Bucket in the building. What up, my boy?
It's the same exact.
Yo, it's
shoe.
not,
What's
man.
up, Baby Bucket?
It's not.
Baby Bucket's getting ready. He's gonna join us here in a minute. Baby Bucket gonna join us here in a minute.
Them shits that
Cannabis Talk.
That they prescribed your family member back in the day. You can't style those. You could style these. You could wear these with shorts, jeans. You could be stylish with these. This is like
Sonny,
cool. You're not in it, so you don't understand.
Those like they all like slippers though.
Bro, they take them, they put a little fucking stitching on them. Boom, it's a different product.
Got Velcro straps so you could adjust.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
The sole is antibacterial.
And he's telling me
the sole
he's telling
on the
me
slippers is antibacterial.
He's telling me that this shoe was not made by an orthopedic doctor.
I don't go fuck. It was made by China. But Donald Trump said China. And I love them.
I wear the same shoe, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I keep trying to tell them, bro. They take the shoe from the 80s and 90s that didn't sell, that was super ugly, and then they throw a brand name on there, and now all of a sudden, boom!
See, that's why. That's why I don't chase. I don't brand chase. I don't do that when I buy clothes. I buy what I like. I don't give a fuck what it is.
No, but that's what I was saying earlier. You know, it's kind of like I do the same thing. I buy quality clothes. I buy the brands that I like that fit me well and that are made of good material. It doesn't matter if it's expensive or not.
And I really don't like my over expensive shit. That's why I always wear Supreme. Like, shout out to Supreme. This one right here?
Yeah.
The Supreme, they make affordable shit for people. You feel what I'm trying to say? And you still could be fly. Like, I love Supreme. That's my speed.
The thing with affordability, listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. You ready?
T-shirt be $200 now.
The thing with affordability is that it makes it available to everybody.
Yeah, I like Supreme. Shit's cheap. Go get your nice little $30 T-shirt before it's $100.
So what makes a white T-shirt that has the word Supreme on it with a red banner inside of a red banner? What makes that so stylish?
I don't know. It's just something about, for me, it's something about plain shit. Like, look, see this T-shirt I got? It's a Supreme T-shirt. It's just stylish to me. I could wear this with a pair of jeans or some shit. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like,
but you could wear that with a pair of jeans or some shit because it has the word Supreme on it.
And it's Supreme.
Not because it's just a black shirt and it matches with everything.
Nah, because they got a whole bunch of brands that got these same black shirts. You got Polo, but it's just a Supreme shit. Just niggas never seen that before. Like, yeah, that's fire like that. You got T-shirt.
If
and it's cheaper than Polo tees.
You're dropping shit.
$24 for 3 packs.
Dropping shit.
Word.
We're getting airdrops in the middle of the lives. High Times Mom is always.
So you don't
working.
care about T-shirts, right? I love T-shirts.
I like T-shirts. My favorite T-shirts
Hanes
are $95, and they come from Hugo Boss.
Oh, you like the stretchy material?
Nope. They're just super, very soft, comfortable, light fabric that just fits me well. Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss with an H.
You know who got some really good T-shirts too? Banana Republic. They got some real nice. They
do, but the problem with Banana Republic is that when you're
I used to love Banana Republic.
When you're 225 plus, you're a little above average body size, they don't fit you.
Yes, you gotta get Hanes.
I don't wear Hanes.
I like Hanes. Hanes, this is the Hanes T-shirt, Supreme Hanes.
I get you. I know. I get
Hanes
it. That's why
good.
I don't understand why you're paying $30 for a plain black.
It's 24, and you get 3 in a pack.
24. And you get 3 in a pack.
So the $8 a pack.
So you're paying for your. So it's an $8 T-shirt that you're rocking like a $200 shirt.
Yeah.
So you
and I feel like it's a $200.
You re-rocking the shirt.
I'm not re-rocking shit, nigga. They re-rocking it. I'm just wearing it. I'm just a proud supporter. Proud to pay.
High Times Mama stole my blunt.
Hard time. I'm on her old school shit. She had it down to the ground.
This is we're smoking for the first time a drop that came out last week. It's called Japanese Cookie.
Come on, man. That niggas is disrespectful, man.
Japanese
Y'all supposed to be smoking strudels, man. Oh, pardon me.
I feel you.
Y'all supposed to be smoking my shit.
That is our shit. That's
no, the drop, man. Chuckles, man. That's all it's about. Listen, be smoking that shit till you sick of that shit. We ain't never gonna be sick of it.
I'm not gonna lie.
We got some sprinkles.
I'm not.
That's Elroy shit. Elroy loves sprinkles.
Elroy's the sprinkle king.
Elroy is the sprinkle man.
He's an ice cream topping in Harlem.
Let me see what you got going on over there, Lena. Let me see what you got going on over there.
Sonny Pax is getting ready to. He already jumping ahead of himself, talking about strudels, this, that.
Oh, I let the cat out the
you
bag.
Let the cat out the bag, Sonny.
Fuck it, let them know. Sonny Pack Premiums, 12 along, about the redrop strudels. Oh,
listen, the thing is this, right? 12 Alarm Fire, when they invest in a person, right? When they invest in a relationship with somebody, you want that relationship to be professional, and you want that relationship to stand out above all your other relationships, right or wrong.
100%.
So, I mean, if you're gonna do business, they want to do business. You're gonna do.
And I love 12 Along
Fire. Longevity, you know what I'm saying?
I love 12 Along. I love Turtle Pod. I love Mo. I love the Penthouse. The best people I've been doing business with. And I think this is going to be a very, very long relationship.
Can I see the Chuckles jar?
This should be a very, very long relationship we have going on here, man.
I mean, Sonny Pax and myself have been friends
my dog for a minute.
5 years, right?
Yep.
5 years.
When I met him, I told him we was married. He didn't believe me. Now look at this now. That's what it's about.
The Chuckles bag. some of you, you gotta turn sideways for some of you. But
I'm setting the bar high. Artwork is crazy. Design is crazy. I'm setting the bar high.
Whoop. Got nugs falling out the jar and all that shit.
Good gas.
Don't know if I can really show this here on here.
Good
We can get
gas.
the quality, but
I'm proud of that.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I'm proud of that, man.
There we go. As
Look
you
at
can
the
see
artwork.
there in the background on the TV, we got ourselves up in the background so the
Look
people
at
can
the
see
artwork, man.
what we're talking about. Blocked by this
What
computer.
good artwork, man. Shout out to my guys, man.
My man Miguel, all right? My guy Miguel works here with us.
Got the honey
This
biscuit.
guy is always eating the shittiest fucking food every fucking day. I mean, honestly,
That's my dog. I eat. I feel like him.
I
Then.
feel bad for your stomach, man.
Or
God
I must
damn.
feel like that too. Popeyes. Oh, that's bad food. I don't fuck with Popeyes.
But I eat pasta, Italian food. What's coming?
I don't
That's a
fuck with
lie.
Popeyes though. That's one thing.
They
I
make
don't
fake
like
chicken.
Popeyes or KFC.
Artificial chicken. KFC is
But
just
Mo,
KFC.
everything is artificial nowadays. Like nigga, we fuck, man.
Nah, bro,
What's not
they're
artificial, bro?
They're producing chickens in a fucking oven baked fucking what do they call those things? That
Who's to say that these same fancy
They
restaurants is
making
not
fake
buying the
ones?
same chicken, the
incubator?
same?
It's in a fucking incubator.
Who's
This
to
thing's
say?
being born with and being grown with no fucking beak, no feathers.
Because not for nothing, when I went to Mr. Chow, they chicken looked like fucking scraps. And I hated it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one reason right there why I don't eat fucking meat anymore. At least don't eat fucking meat in the United States.
Oh.
Fuck that shit.
I went to Mr. Yo's son. First of all, some of these ill restaurants' food's trash. Julon, that chicken satay looked like shit. It tastes. Yo, I should make me want to throw up, bro. You eat
I
right
believe you.
that chicken satay shit.
I don't eat that shit.
Oh, how the fuck did chicken come out red? What's that? What they put paprika on that shit, Lena?
Putting all types of shit in there. Probably red 40. Who the fuck knows?
Red 40.
The fuck's red 40? The dye food
It's a
color?
dye. It's a
Dye.
food coloring dye. Yeah. They put in most of your candy.
Yeah. You eat it on the
Twizzlers.
Not my candy, 'cause my candies come from
Hairdryer,
Different countries.
different countries.
You feel me? My shit ain't this USA shit.
We have
bro.
no idea what the fuck they put in your shit. It's all fucking
Yeah,
Japanese.
your shit fucked up. My
Literally.
shit
They
good.
say it's pork and Skittles.
That's what they say.
Oh, you know, they say there's fucking like salamander and gummy bears and M&Ms and shit like that. Because that shit gives it the flavor.
That's what I'm trying to say. Everything is fucked up. They fucking stuff from when we kids.
Yeah, all right.
And then
all
we
right.
still, that's what I'm saying. But that's why it's up to us, right? It's up to us to lead this next generation the right way. Because I'm talking about the new babies that's being born now.
Listen.
This generation
These
is
babies that
fucked.
are being
We need to
born right
recycle
now
all these young niggas.
are really fucked. Are really fucked.
Nigga said it's because
We're the real
one
pioneers.
nigga, one bitch,
Google it.
making offspring,
eating.
one baby.
What the fuck you talking about?
Now,
Any
son, because this
OG.
generation is fucked up, bro. How you feel about this young generation and
They
the direction
fucked.
that the world's going in?
They fucked, man.
Our kids, when they turn 18, gonna be fucked up, bro.
Fucked, man.
Oh,
Listen.
nah, hell no.
Listen, how about this? In less than 5 years, with this whole fucking coming around with this vaccine shit, bro, they're already talking about it. Concentration camps for those that are not vaccinated.
Bro, man, they going too far. I ain't even going front. That's why I'm trying to save my money so I could just move out the country, bro. This is
Yeah,
like, this.
gelatin, all this shit, man. They got nasty shit in fucking all this fucking candy, bro. And all these gelatins and shit like that. You got salamanders, you got horse feet, the hooves. You know, they're scraping the hooves. They use a lot
What the
of
fuck they doing with the hooves of the horse? Why would they put that in candy? What is that
because it
different
melts down like and really becomes like a gelatin almost. You know,
No.
you melt down it because it's not bone, but yet it's like more than cartilage. Understand? So they shave it down and then they melt it. They heat it and it melts.
Man, I can't fuck with that, man.
thought it
But
was
I mean, I
like-
can't see it. That's how you know the Matrix is real. Remember when they was all sitting at the table when he was eating that food? He was like, "Man, she tastes just like a steak." It isn't no steak.
All right, so hold on real quick. Just like that, you just said that, right? In the Matrix, the guy fucking it just tastes like just like a steak. Them fucking chips you got next to you right there.
Yeah, tastes just
Right?
like a
We
fucking.
got chips downstairs that are spicy
It's
lobster.
sprayed with some shit. It's
Tastes like
genetically
fucking lobster.
Whoa.
Wagyu tastes like fucking steak.
word. It's genetically modified to taste like
Cheddar
that.
jalapeno.
That's I was thinking that shit
These
too. Like
potato chips and this shit from all around
these
the world.
chips really be tasting like steak. How
Really
the fuck
be
you make your
tasting like
chips
some of
taste
this
like
fucking food.
steak?
You want to talk about the Matrix?
Talking about
Shit's crazy. Hey, we
Sit
got
on my ass.
Baby Bucket joining us on the live.
Baby Buck, you eating processed foods and candies with us or not?
Let's see. Let's wait for Baby Bucket to get in on it here. Got a nug came flying out of this Chuckles jar.
Chuckles is gas, man. He should come down to the
Yeah,
penthouse
so
and
we
try
did
it
let
out, man.
Baby Bucket in. Let's see if Instagram allows him to join us as we talk about Chuckles. Chuckles is super dope. Great. Doesn't have an overpowering flavor.
Real smooth. Everybody gave it to
Very,
like that
very
shit.
smooth. Has a great high. Very calming type of high. Stimulation of imagination. Very good. Creativity. Very good.
How you like it, Mo? Because you're a real tough critic.
I like it.
You're a tough guy to please.
I really like it. I like it. I think it's a great flavor. I think it's got a lot of great attributes about it. And I'm excited to see what you guys do for the next few drops.
Oh, it's on.
Baby Bucky was unable to join. We're gonna let him
He's
sign
on,
back
man.
in, and then we'll see what we can do here. Peace, my brothers. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday.
How was your weekend, though?
My weekend was great. Let's talk about the weekend real quick while we wait for Baby Bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Members of the Wu-Tang Clan were here hosting an art show.
Shout out to Shaheen the Rugged Child, Capadonna,
So that shit right
Trife,
there,
couple of
super
Humble
fucking
members.
dope. Super
Pulled up.
fucking dope. I honestly, them guys are really cool, man. They came in, they showed nothing but
Got
love.
him on the Chuckles.
You know, so super dope. I think we got Baby Bucket in on the live. Baby Bucket,
What's
you
up,
there?
my
Can you
guy?
hear us?
There you go.
Ah, there he is.
There you go.
Yes.
check you out.
What's good, New York?
What's good, my guy? How are you?
I'm amazing. Shout out Moki Tank, Penthouse Cafe, High Times Mama, Sunny Pack.
What's up, my guy? How you
Yes.
feeling? How you
What's
feeling?
good?
Yeah,
What's
man.
good?
Yeah, we're chilling, man. We're here in New York. We're dealing with the cold.
Thanks for having me.
We're loving
Thanks for
it.
having me.
We appreciate you jumping on with us, man. Let's talk a little
Thanks
bit
for having
real
me.
quick.
It's amazing.
2022.
That's right.
Baby Bucket
That's right.
is doing a lot of great shit. Not only now with 12 Alarm Fire, but
Yep.
with some other brands
Shout
as
out 12
well.
on fire.
What's
Shout
that
out 12 on
like?
fire.
You did a collab. You saw it went really well, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Fuck it, man! I'm just gonna keep doing as many collabs as I can." And it worked out because we got people coming to the penthouse talking about, "Hey, which of the Baby Bucket collabs?" So kudos to you, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank
You
you.
you've been a real
Thank you.
staple in the 12 on fire. You dropped a lot of good heat that I like
Thank you.
personally. Personally, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the support. You know, it's going to be a big year for all of us, and it's definitely made possible by the Penthouse Cafe and all its affiliates. We greatly appreciate you sending all the love from the West Coast to the East. Appreciate that. Speaking of 12 on fire, you know, we got some limited drops coming, but, you know, we got some packs, and I just want to say thank you for having me on the live one more time.
Of course,
Nah,
man.
you
We're
know your
starting to
family,
do-
man.
Just appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Is a believer says that Baby Bucket saved my life.
How he did that?
12 Alarm Fire, welcome to the live. We appreciate
12
it.
along. What's up, baby?
So, Baby Bucket, you got a fetish with feet.
What?
We don't want to make it too creepy or
Well,
weird.
well,
on
you
the
ain't
show,
the
but
only one.
we know that you.
I ain't got no foot
feet.
fetish, but I know there's a couple other niggas out here
Oh,
that do.
man.
There was a few weeks ago. You joined us in the comments stating that if anybody sent you some pictures of their mother's feet, that they would get a free. Did anybody
What?
send you a picture?
You gonna see somebody
Fact.
feet?
No, I got a couple of them, but they were real grimy, real dirty, nasty feet. I was ill prepared. I was in public when I received it. It was cringy. You know, I thought I was gonna get banned for life from my bank. You know, it was horrible. So, you know, so offer saying, and I'll tell you what, whoever gets me the prettiest feet pic, I'm talking about like 10 toes. You know, we got some special West Coast pillows we might be interested in. You know,
Oh, I got somebody for that. I got a couple of submissions, man.
you know, this is my 49ers impersonation.
If 12 Alarm Fire is still watching in the comments or still watching on the live,
Tap in,
Just
come
like-
on the live with us. We'd love to have both of you guys in because I know if we talk to both of you at the same time, we might actually get a little hint of what you guys got going on this year. So if 12 Alarm is on and you're willing to join us, please do. So Baby Bucket, talk a little bit more about what you think you're going to be doing in terms of not just flower, but collabs and with other brands outside of 12 Alarm Fire.
Thank you. Well, we definitely want to be growing this year. You know, everybody had a rough last year. That's okay. But, you know, over here, we don't make no excuses. We're just going to keep moving forward. We're going to keep pushing the bomb products. You know, thank you guys for holding our products. And we're just going to keep growing and steadily, but surely. You know, we're not trying to jump ahead of ourselves. We just want to be, you know, we don't want to bite off more than we can chew, but we're going to keep going, keep pushing, and keep producing. That's, you know, basically, in California, we're so blessed because, you know, we set a standard in a sense, you know, for the whole country.
Absolutely.
So, you know, in my mind, if we can just keep making good products, you know, build it, they will come. So we're going to keep building. We're going to keep building.
And we love that, man. Honestly, like I said, you know, there's people that come here and they're like, can I see all the Baby Bucket collabs first? And so, you know, that's right there. That sets a precedence to say that you're making an impact and you're getting your foot in the ground, not only in California, but here on the East Coast.
Yeah, they know you out here. I made sure they know you out here, man.
They know who you are, and honestly, they're really digging it. They're digging the collabs. They love the bags. They love the logo. And I think the personality, now that people are getting to see the personality, kind of understand the you know, some of the bag names, the logo, and shit like that. So we really appreciate having you on the live, and we really want to say, you know, you did an amazing job this year in 2021, and we look forward to you doing a lot of great things in 2022.
How you like that Debo stream though? So matter of fact, shout out to the 49ers. Shout out to the 49ers with that motherfucking upsetting win against Dallas, man. Because they fucked my money up.
I had a little bit of a football party at my boy's house. He just got a condo out there in Dublin. And we're sitting, I was like, oh, let me bring some of this for the boys, you know? I couldn't move. I was in comatose.
Well, while
it's great. I'm just glad it's kicking off, you know?
Well, while that comatose is you, it's got our boy Debo out there on the 40. Sorry, we dropped the phone. It's got our boy Debo on the 49ers scoring touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. This guy is
he turned
beast.
Up. He smoked that shit and went to another end.
He's beasting it, man. He's beasting it. Ever since he got on with the flower that we got going on over here, this guy is killing it, and he's beasting it, man.
I know. Yeah, and I just want to make a quick shout out. You know, this is not Debo on the label exactly, but this is paying homage to the great Golden State. You know, just little disclaimer right there. But you already know, I would love if Debo could reach out and talk to me, but, you know, all is well.
I mean, listen.
But, you know, we're very lucky. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. Football is probably my second sport I follow after MMA. But, man, when you watch a couple of these playoff games, I watched the Raiders game last weekend, and it's just really intense, man. I forget how crazy football is. I feel like every, you know, play, somebody gets like a life-altering injury damn near. So,
yeah,
football's no joke.
Yeah. Speaking of MMA, you know, one of our sister companies,
Boy, 10K, what up?
Pico sponsors an MMA fighter, and we're waiting for this guy to go into the UFC. This guy is holding 2 belts right now, beating
Jason Butcher.
Everybody that's going in front of him. Jason Butcher, is that his name?
Yep.
I don't
Jason
watch
Butcher.
it, but I definitely play on Xbox. That's my shit.
Listen, this guy is roping people up. The guy got body slammed. And goes from getting body slammed, puts this guy in a leg chokehold, wins the match 10 seconds after getting power bombed into the fucking mat.
Now you gotta be a different animal to be a UFC fighter.
I tell you what, I would only fight Jason Butcher with a 9mm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
From a distance.
Dangerous.
Yeah, from a distance.
You can't let him touch you, man.
Yeah,
but that's another thing. You need to figure it out. Get that man seen.
Hey, Baby Bucket, talk to us about your next collab coming out and who's you with.
Okay, well, that's a little bit to be determined. I will say, definitely going to be working with 12 Alarm Fire on the next drop. 12 Alarm Fire blessed me with some of this wax, which is potent as fuck, and I'm trying to see if we can maybe cut a deal, but, you know, TBD, but always, you know, 12 Alarm Fire is no, you know, mystery that they are our go-to collaborators, and we will continue to cultivate this relationship with 12 Alarm and keep going and going and growing together, hopefully.
Absolutely, man. 12 Alarm Fire has definitely proved to be one of the few cannabis companies out there that are really looking to do collaboratory work and put in the work as well. You know, they're not just looking for bullshit.
That's right. Now, we're also open to the idea of, you know, working with people beyond the cannabis market. Like we see Turtle Pie doing big things with MMA fighters, you know, stuff like this. That would be a dream if we could, you know, land a Bellator fighter on our wall.
We love that.
For real.
And if we're, you know, sorry, go ahead.
I want to share. There's this little article in the Leaf we got out here in Cali. We got to pay homage to the Godfathers. Oh my God. So they got some new work with Gelato X Strain, and then
nice.
There's some big hitters out here in Cali, man. These guys are serious.
Yeah,
so check them out.
All cultivators, Turtle Pie, really, really putting out some.
Shout out to Green Dose Cultivators, man.
We
got some of those Leaf magazines in here, man. We
carry the Leaf magazine as well. Just we have the Northeast edition, where not too many conversations or articles being printed about products that have come from the West Coast, more so because they're trying to pump up, you know, the legal companies here now on the East Coast. And you know how that goes. These legal companies pay a lot of money to be legal, and they want their fair share of publicity.
I hear you. Out here in California, we almost have a situation where our market is crippled by taxes, and you know that's driving a lot of people out of business. So we're kind of hoping right now that, like, you know, if, I read today actually that, you know, Gavin Newsom's going to be taking a look at our taxes. That's Prop 64 if anybody wants to look into it. But you know, that would really open up our market, and you know, that would be amazing for us. You know, I'm not really that too familiar with New York's legal system, but I'm sure it's booming. You know.
Right now, they're kind of like, you know, it's a very gray area. They don't know what they're doing. They don't really know how to hand out these licenses. They haven't even made the application really available to anybody besides the 5 people that were already granted licenses that weren't allowed to sell flower. They're now selling flower in a shake form or grounded down type of form.
Oh my God.
Whole flower. So it's a terrible situation for what's going on. But at the same time, it's what's allowing the black market and for companies like us to really strive. So kudos to the states that are really allowing us to pick up the slack. That
I mean, I'm not gonna let money pass me by. Absolutely. And you know, I'm still, you know, that's especially after a year like COVID. You know, this is cutthroat to the max at this point. You know, I have no more patience for really anything. You know, this is pretty serious at this point. But you know, I wish, speaking of other states, you know, I read also today that, you know, Colorado broke, you know, the previous year, 2019 or 2020, sales like 423 million, you know, and they're just astronomically ahead with their systems. I wish, you know, California, for one state, can adopt it. I wish other states would, you know, just at least look at what they're doing, because it seems to work for them.
And I'll tell you the truth, you know, everybody knows that they're skimming that number down so that it doesn't make a bigger deal as it would if they turned around and told the true numbers to say, hey, you know, we did $243 billion.
Because everybody gonna quit their job, start selling weed.
We
like,
did
what
$243 billion. They want to know where the fuck that money is, and that money's going in politics. Pockets. That's where that fucking money's going. You know what I'm saying? That's really where that money's going. That money's going into the pockets of the people that are making those laws, because they're able to skim across, and that's why they're deflecting the numbers the way that they are, because a lot of people are trying to get into this cannabis industry. Yeah,
and they can't let everybody get into it. So
you know, and the legal market is just going to crush them.
You know,
it's unfortunate.
It's insane. It's insane. You know, it's like I feel like we're regulating tracks beyond, you know, alcohol, tobacco. Like the ATF, you know, has less red hurdles, you know, to go through than we do. You know, it's rough, but.
Hey, does baby Buckett see himself coming to New York anytime soon?
Whoa, what's up, man? When we go
man, I would love to. My mother's from New York.
Oh, nice.
What part?
I've never been. You know, she's from Queens, I believe, but you know, I feel like I gotta.
That's why
make it out there eventually.
That's why I'm from. So when you come, you got to. I always tell people when you come to
nice.
New York,
I
the first place you
if
got
I
to
ever
stop
get
is
to New
Queens.
York, I need a Sunny Tax to hook me up, and my chain's hella tight, dude.
Nah, we gonna
I
get
need
you
one
right.
that hangs.
We gonna get you right. We gonna get you a big baby bucket in a stroller.
Gotta get
You
you.
feel me?
Ooh,
Swinging from
ready,
your neck.
man. You know, diamond cut, woo. You know, I see every
Got
time
you.
Sunny Tax goes live, his rings take up all the light. You know, you gotta don't look directly at the screen. You could be
Know what I'm
blinded.
saying? Sometimes I
You know?
they ain't really about that. That's when I used to have some money.
Well, yeah, man.
We had somebody ask if Baby Bucket would do a Kind Valley Crotum collab.
I'm sorry. Would you say it one more time for me? My audio's a little bit fucked up.
So Boyett says we got to get a Baby Bucket Kind Valley Crotam collab. No, that Crotum is
DM, bro.
What the fuck?
DM.
Crotum is like that CBD powder, right? It's like some kind of
Kratom?
Yeah, Kratom.
Kratom.
Yeah, actually, I had a couple friends venture out into the Kratom industry in a little bit, and it's actually very interesting. There's Kratom has, you know, medically been proven to help people from opioid withdrawals.
Really?
Interestingly enough. Really.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, you know, there's, you know,
might
a little
need
bit more
that.
to it than that. But,
So honestly,
you know, it is documented.
I'm not really too well versed in Kratom. If you know a little bit about it, can you just give us the basics real quick of what you know about Kratom?
Yeah, sure. So Kratom is a plant, right? It's a tree. People harvest the leaves to produce Kratom. It's like really big in Thailand, East Asian countries. And basically it's, you know, basically ground up in a powder, and you can either take it in grams or in pre-measured doses. And people get like a euphoric feeling. People get like a fuzzy feeling. It's like a very, very low head high if you were to compare it to weed, which is the closest thing it's compared to. But it's interesting. It's legal in a lot of places. You know, you can buy it at like your smoke shop, or people order it online. And it's just another, I don't want to give you misinformation. I believe it's a psychoactive, but anyway, it is very legal. And,
how would
you know, there's that.
How do you consume that? Because it's a powder. Do you put it in a drink? Do you smoke it?
Yeah, you can put it. Yeah, you can put it in a drink, mix it up real good.
No.
Or capsules, little 1 gram dose pills. It's very common.
I've seen those capsules. I've never been too intrigued by it, but
yeah. Actually, something that, you know, our listeners might consider, if you're ever trying to like stop smoking weed, a lot of people take Kratom for a little bit just to get that going. That helps.
I don't even like how that shit sounds.
Why the fuck would you want to stop smoking weed?
Dude, man, you're going through a little midlife crisis.
I mean, you go through a midlife crisis, you should smoke more weed.
There you go.
Right?
Well
Smoke
said.
that 12 alarm fire, Baby Bucket.
Dude, nothing else, man. Get that fucking Cali purple pillow. You know, you can pick this up at your local sleep train mattress firm, and you know, you're just gonna sleep better, guaranteed.
Out of all the strings that you did with 12 Alarm Fire, which one has been your favorite so far?
I'm gonna do it in 2 parts. I'm gonna say the Charms. The Charms has to be my favorite flower.
The Nuggy Charms.
Nuggy Charms. There we go.
Okay, because we ain't get.
I'm gonna say the Zelda. Ooh, man, we can make that happen.
Moses, motherfucker.
We got it in the building, Baby Bucket. We haven't dropped
you know,
it.
I'm wearing my business attire. I came to make deals and talk mad business. Man, I'm prepared.
All right, so you got the Nuggy Charms, and what's the other one? What's the second part to that?
I really love the Zelda artwork. It reminds me of like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I might just do a whole series on Yu-Gi-Oh cards with the foil, all that. But
yeah,
that artwork is fine.
Very nostalgic too. I'm in my late 30s, so Zelda for me is very nostalgic too. My Nintendo games.
Not yet.
I don't know how old you are. Very hard to tell with the mask, and you got a very young voice. You got a lot of energy going on over there.
I am. I'm in my mid-20s. I'm gonna say, to give you a reference, I grew up on Pokemon. That gives you the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh goodness. All right. But listen, I'll tell you what though. For someone's in their mid-20s, man, you fucking smash it.
Yep.
Keep
Now you
doing your
doing
hard work, man. Keep doing your fucking thing. You know, we really appreciate all the hard work that you put in. We know that you do design a lot of the bags that you do the artwork with. That's why you get in on so many of them. Come on, you can't give us a little hint as to what you got going on in 2022? You can't talk about maybe a new flavor that you might be dropping or genetic that you've been working on?
One big collab, man.
Little big collabs, man. I'll say that we're making a serious effort to even improve our quality even more. We've got a really high standard, but I think there's an opportunity for us to make a leap this year, maybe in a couple of months. And you wouldn't really be able to tell by the packaging or the collaboration that we're going to do. But when you get that shit, you will notice. You know, you like, I didn't even know I could get more fucked up. And there it is.
Right.
We got to sit down and get a Baby Bucket and Sunny Pack premium collab soon, brother.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was thinking about like, man.
We'll call it breast milk.
Oh, yeah. And tell your friends, you know,
breast milk.
If somebody comes by the house with some sandals on, they got some nice ass feet, just let me know, bro. I'm over it.
He's on it.
You're right there, dude.
Listen, you know, because of the winter here, when it gets really cold, everybody puts their feet away, right? All these bitches put their feet away, but the females, these women.
Yeah, you don't want no feet pictures right now. Everything is chopped up right now.
Everything's all a little, especially from these.
Everything chopped
so you
up
gotta
right
wait
now,
till
man.
June, July, when they know they're gonna be rocking their flip flops and they got their toes all painted and whatnot. Looking pretty for everybody.
Hey,
wait, that's when I'm coming to New York, June, July.
Pull up in the summertime, you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for.
I'm gonna bring a little Polaroid camera. How about?
Hey, listen, man, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it, and you'd be surprised how many people would let you take a picture of their feet in Manhattan, New York City. Foot fetishes are a real thing. They're a real thing.
You know, I hear you. I hear you.
All right, man.
Okay, man. Thank you guys so much for having me. Shout out Moby Dank, shout out Penthouse Cafe, Sunny Pack, High Times Mama, 12 Alarm Fire, Turtle Pie Company, all in New York. Send you all the love and good vibes from the West Coast, and I wish you guys the best rest of your week, man.
We appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, and keep up the hard work. Baby Bucket
Thank
joining
you.
us
Keep
here
that fucking mask on, man.
There we go, man. Keep that COVID safe, okay?
Keep that COVID safe. Baby Bucket joining us here on 448 Cannabis Talk with Sunny Packs and Moby Dank. We just had a good opportunity to talk to Baby Bucket, who put in a lot of work in 2021, building a name for himself in this cannabis industry all the way from California all the way to the East Coast by attaching himself to a brand like 12 Alarm Fire, who's got access to all of these other companies that are out there.
Sometimes it's okay to be a part of something than to be a boss of nothing.
I mean, listen.
Feel me?
I'd rather get 10% of something than 0% of, you know what I'm saying, zero. Right? You get 100% of nothing.
Lose every time.
Fuck, you're gonna lose every time. You know, you're gonna lose every single time. We got a lot of comments here on the YouTube channels. I wasn't able to really tap into them too much, but here we'll go. We'll get into them. Ganja is sweet. Ganja is exotic. Ganja is paradise.
Shout out to my boy Briss on a YouTube chat. It's my boy with Rich Junkie Exotic.
He said 12 Alarm Sunny Packs. Yep.
Got some shit going
Goes
on.
back to CBD strains, old school vibes. Ernie, you're upstate New York. Ernie, how far upstate are you? If you're still on the live, if you're still watching the YouTube channel, how far upstate are you? Let us know where you are upstate. High and Happy on the live.
That's
Appreciate
my boy
you jumping on the live, my guy.
Shout out to my nigga High and Happy, man.
Sonny, how was your weekend?
Weekend is cool, man.
You came down here on Sunday. We talked a little bit about Wu-Tang Clan in the building on Sunday. They hosted an art show.
I grew up listening to them niggas, bro. So it was a pleasure to me. I had an older sister who was heavily into hip hop. She used to always listen to Wu-Tang.
Right.
Growing up, my sister used to always listen to Wu-Tang, Cameron, and Biggie. So that's who I was. So I used to always steal her shit and listen to that shit.
Not Nas?
Nah, Nas like that.
Really?
Nah, she was.
You're from Queens. You don't listen to Nas?
Anyway, Queens. Who she was listening to? She was listening to 36 Chambers, Cameron, Confessions of Fire, Biggie, first album. That was really it.
What's good with the chuckles?
Confessions of
12
Fire.
Alarm Fire. What's good, man? We just had Baby Bucket on the live.
That guy is super cool, man. He's got a great vibe going on, a lot of energy flowing. We're hoping to see a lot of good things from him this year. This is the Chuckles right here. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. Oop, I dropped some. Nobody light anything. We don't want this place to blow up, dropping gas.
How you feel about Chuckles, bro?
I like Chuckles. It's not as heavy on the flavor as some of the other known flavors that we drop. I always like working with the baby.
You dropped this shit like the Beyonce album. I ain't even tell nobody.
What, the Chuckles? It dropped. Got a lot of good feedback. A lot of people. Your boy says he needs the Chuckles. He has a lot of good things about that.
You know where to come get it at. Yeah, you know where to come get this at, man.
You can catch Sonny at the Coliseum.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Tuesday to Saturday.
8902 165th Street.
He dropping the whole number and everything for you.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Jamaica, Queens.
Jamaica, me crazy.
Jamaican.
I'm in the famous Coliseum
Queens.
Mall, man. You kind of you know the Coliseum's at. A lot of people go there.
That's not
to
the
go.
famous Coliseum. The
Yes,
famous
it is.
Coliseum is in Rome.
Man, I don't know where you from. Where I'm from, that's the famous Coliseum. You heard what JC? You heard what Jay-Z said, right? The only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. I don't know what you talking about. The famous Coliseum that I know is in Jamaica, Queens on 165th Street. That's when niggas go buy their jewelry, their sneakers, their clothes. You go look for girls. You do everything
Jump
you
on
looking
with
for.
us, 12. 12 Alarm says he got a few minutes to jump on the live with us. That's what's up.
Matter of fact, you talking about Wu-Tang, they shot that video in the Coliseum. Cream, motherfucker. In the Coliseum. The famous, like I said.
And what happened?
What you mean? What you mean what happened?
What happened?
You see where their career went. Gotta fuck with the Queens niggas. Queens niggas run this shit, man.
Yeah, guys, tap on in. Join up.
Remember that, man. Where you from? Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn.
That's crazy though. That's one spot.
I'm from right here. I'm from Bensonhurst.
Coliseum been open. Listen, let me try
back in the days. Remember that? That shit give
Hold
me
on,
that vibes.
You ever been in the Coliseum?
I used to be, you're talking about 125th in Harlem. Yeah, I used to be 125th in Lenox. I used to go to.
Oh, you talk about, nah, you talking about 16. Outside joint?
Outside joint.
Yeah, that's 16.
That was back in the day, though.
Yeah.
Talking
They still got that shit though, but it's just updated.
Like 17, 18 years ago.
Yeah.
When we was young, only time we went up that way was to go get weed, and we was going to Amsterdam.
Listen, I was walking through those streets like I belong there. Ain't nobody ever fucked with me. I gotta say, man. You know what I'm saying?
What? Times changed.
I still roll through there. Listen, nah, it ain't like
It was
that.
rougher back then.
It was rougher
It's
back
like
then.
either you had to know somebody, or
Nah, they
you
not.
already knew.
Ain't nobody really trying to be bothered no more. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really trying to be bothered no more by that shit. It's, you know.
Them blocks was different though.
Let's see who's trying to tap in right here.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of blocks you couldn't really. He was gonna be running down.
We got 12 Alarm Fire about to tap in on the
Shout out
live.
12 Alarm, my guys.
There they are.
Yo, what's good?
What's going on, man?
Another day in sunny California.
Man, we
Hey
love
man,
it.
don't be
Love
going
it.
come over here talking that shit, man. It's fucking. We just got over a little bit of snow, man. It's cold out here. You talking about sunny California?
It's been super, super cold out here.
You could snowmobile to the penthouse, man. We can't do that out here.
Man,
Nah, that's true.
I trade it.
I'll trade it too.
I trade it.
I'll take that Cali weather all day over this fucking cold.
Cold
Yeah,
out
it's probably why I stay out here. You know, the weather has a lot to do with it. That's for sure.
I
Listen,
bet.
man, we appreciate you jumping on the live.
Always appreciate your guys' show. You know, always like to show love.
As you know, we dropped Chuckles on Sunday while the Wu-Tang Clan was here hosting an art event.
How'd that go?
That was
spectacular.
superb. It was amazing. The vibes were great. The energy in the building was awesome. People were really, really digging it. You know what I mean? We sold a lot of Chuckles that day. A lot of people got to taste Chuckles that day.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, Sonny did a fantastic job with the design, man. That design is fire. And the printing company that brought it brought it and made it holographic, man. Just knock that shit out the park.
Whoa.
Combine that with the flower that's in it.
Oh,
It's a hitter.
you gonna make me cry, man.
Hey, man, keep it up, you know. I'm looking forward to the next one.
These are like the kids that he's always wanted.
Yeah, I had to tell my girl, I said, listen, man, I got a whole new baby right now. You gotta give her some time too, man.
He's got to keep himself busy. So Sonny let the cat out the bag. Sonny let the cat out the bag a little while ago, a couple moments ago, talking about how he's got a Strudels collab coming out, a four-part Strudels collab.
4-pack.
This is what he said earlier on the live, not realizing that we were on the live. And he said, oh, shit, I let the cat out the bag. So at that point now, we get him to talk about it a little bit. Now we got you on the live. I know we just dropped Chuckles, but what's this we're hearing about Strudels?
Well, you know, I had a conversation with Sonny. Well, I think we were talking last week, maybe a week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was discussing Chuckles with him, and he brought up that he has these designs and he's had this idea for Strudels. And, I always love working with Sonny, so we got to make it happen.
Yeah, bringing another.
Well, it makes it a lot easier that Sonny loves taking on the responsibility of coming up with all the graphics for these things, right?
I mean, it's simple, you know. It's if someone has an idea in their head or they already have it on paper, it's easy to make it happen. It's easy for us to put it in a bag for them, and Sonny can, get the tree for it, and everyone's happy. And as long as you guys, Sonny's pushing.
That's the pleasure working with you guys, because y'all get everything done exactly how it's supposed to be done. Right? Very efficient, very fast. I'm
Jared
happy.
Told
I'm excited.
Smoking dirt, fast money.
Yo, so what's the cross with these Chuckles? Because this shit is fire.
Can we get the cross? Can we get the cross?
We need to know,
Sonny's
man.
Been asking me, and I'm like, listen, son.
Mo, like, man, we gonna find out on Tuesday, yo. We gonna find out on Tuesday.
We're gonna find out next Tuesday. We gotta let it sell a little bit. We gotta build the hype first.
I gotta get you off the record, man.
Sonny's gonna call you later and be like,
hey, you hit me up on. I'll tell you what. You hit me up off the record, and I'll let you release to the fans what the cross fans. How about that? How about we let Sonny? Drop that info, that knowledge on.
We don't want to release it too many genetics, man.
Sonny says earlier today, he goes, man, I don't know. I'm talking to these guys almost every day, and I never asked them what the genetics were.
Let me tell you, man. Do you really want to know?
How much people in here?
Listen,
man, you can say it one time.
Let's let them know.
Shout out to my boy Dusty in the building.
Dusty.
You smoking something? What you smoking over there?
All right.
You not smoking nothing?
All right, you ready? Ready?
That's a fire little hoodie, man. Check you out, man.
That shit's fire.
Check you out, man.
Have a seat,
fire
man.
ass
Have a
nigga,
seat.
man.
Can we get Dusty that third pair of headphones? We got 12 Alarm on the line. Maybe we can talk about Fever Flowers, Sonny
Nah,
Packs,
but hold on. But what
Alarm.
the Chuckle is, though? I want to know.
All right, the Chuckles is Gelato 41. Crossed by Cookies and Cream.
Ooh, I love cookies and cream. That's where everything.
There you go.
I love cookies and cream. No wonder why I appreciated that shit.
Chuckles.
Okay.
Cookies and cream and Gelato 41.
Gelato 41 cross.
Because that shit's going to have you high as fuck.
Cookies and cream is one of my favorites. No cap, not even lying. I used to have one of my favorite cookies and cream that I used to get a lot was from Russian Assassin Boys. Oh, fucking love that shit.
Shout out to my homie Victory Farms, one of the best cookies and creams we ever got from him.
Shout out to all the good breeders, man. We love y'all, man. It's a special place in my heart for y'all, man.
Yeah. So hey, 12 Alarm, talk to us a little bit about what we got coming out this week, what you guys are doing, what you guys got going on, where you guys are going. We know you guys are trying to get rec in this first quarter. I think you said something like that. It was going to happen, something like that. Is there any more updates that you can tell us, or anything that you're doing that's really starting to show more now in 2022 that we're past that New Year mark?
Yeah, we gotta. First off, I gotta say there's something coming out. We're rehashing a fun dip. We got a old new fun dip coming out pretty soon that we're looking forward to. We haven't set a date yet, nothing, but it's in the works. And I know the fun dip. Everyone loves the fun dip. So
Yeah, the Fun Dip was a popular series for a lot of people.
Pink Lean with my man Baby Bucket, man.
Ask him though. What he got that name for?
What? Fun Dip? It's that candy.
That's candy.
Bullet.
oh come on,
Oh, this
man!
nigga's
You know
funny.
when
Nah, I fuck with it.
That nigga said fire for that
The Fun
no
Dip.
mouth for Fun Dip.
that's my shit, man. You were talking.
Fun Dip. And now they on their bullshit up here. It's a nigga thing, man. no,
Don't
all
no
good.
freaky, no.
Don't let them influence what you
Nah,
got
Fun
going
Dip
on.
was fire though.
So look, we got these guys. You know, obviously they talk all the time here, being in the penthouse. They wanna make the collab happen with Fever Flowers, Sunny, and 12 Alarm. And 12 Alarm and Fever, I know Fever Flowers have been talking about doing. They got some drops coming through 12 Alarm Fire, right?
Yeah, facts.
Absolutely.
A collaboration with 12 Alarm. Definitely going up.
We got something coming out. I don't know if Dusty's good with me speaking on it, or I can speak on the new collab coming out. I have no problem with.
Yeah, gang, you can speak on when we dropping it or when we projected to drop it. That shit ain't going up.
You want me to drop the name on them or not yet?
Nah, not yet. Not the name. Just give them a date, like a little. You feel me?
Oh, okay. I can't give them a date quite yet. You know,
Let's give
I
him a
would
name.
say
Then. Give him the name.
Give him a name then.
drop the name. Drop the name.
Drop the name, cuz.
We're gonna be dropping Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Gemini.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Can't deny the Gemini.
Oh, I forgot the I forgot this nigga.
So we take it you're a Gemini, doesn't
Gemini shit.
So look
Twins.
So you guys really been putting in work.
Mom's
You guys
Gemini.
putting in work. That's what I'm talking about.
Plotting and scheming.
All right. I like it. I like it a lot. So
Got some shit going on.
everybody's doing drops over here.
Except for Mo. Mo
Except
don't
for
give
Mo.
a fuck.
Well, listen.
Hey, you know,
Can we talk about the other drop I
We
seen?
can make that happen.
Can we talk about the other drop I seen? That bag I seen?
What bag?
The hype beast drop.
What hype beast drop?
You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Just talking about-
Nah.
The shit with Goonies and 12 Alarm.
I don't know if they want
Oh,
The shit with Goonies and 12 Alarm. What about that one? Can we talk about that a little bit? How did that come about?
well, you know, we've been knowing Goonies for a long time. Been talking about doing a little drop together. We've done a drop with them before, you know, back in the day. It's all love between us, you know, two good companies. We always respect what they do. They be putting out fire nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we were able to put something together. It's going to be called Rilla.
I seen the motherfucking
Rilla.
bag, man. I like the bag, man.
The bag is fire. The
I
tree
seen
is
the
fire.
bag, man.
It's it looks real nice. Smoke what's in it. It smokes great.
All right. That's what's up.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can
You're
hear you.
breaking it out a little bit, but for sure.
That right there is good for the
Yeah.
hype beasts in New York City because they love Goonies out here.
Hey, you know, I don't blame them, man.
They love
Shit, I
the
can't
Goonies out
get
here.
you know. Luckily, we have a little bit of access to it out there. You know, they're in the rec shops out here in California, so we can get them too.
No, that's what's up, man. So
We about to go
everybody's
rec too,
looking forward
Smoke.
to that.
When should we be making our little rec debut?
So when Sunny Pack's making their rec debut?
No, 12 Alarm.
Oh, 12 Alarm. When is 12 Alarm making their rec debut? It's coming up. It's coming up sooner than later. I'll tell you that much.
I'm on the first flight out, man. Copping out,
Oh,
man.
you say fly
Copping
through,
out, man.
You know,
Yeah.
let me know what hotel you're trying to stay at. We'll get you in the right hotel, and we'll party.
Nah,
Hey,
don't tell me
that's
that.
what's up.
I don't know about partying because nigga, last time I went to party with Mo, man, I didn't have to run out the club, man.
Why?
Y'all party different, man.
Hey,
Hey,
times
just a
have
little bit of
changed.
alcohol and a fun time.
Sonny hasn't gone out with me in a while. Times have changed.
You party with Mo. Mo go to the limit when he party, man. It's just big. Yeah, man.
Hey, you only live once. Sometimes you just got to go big.
I went out there. I ain't expect the bill to be
Oh,
that
shit.
much.
You know, I never knew you could. Turn the screen like
I
that.
thought we was just chilling.
Turn on button.
Nah, you got it.
Yeah. I went out to
I had it
fucking.
the other way.
Oh, we went to Up and Down. Mo invited me out to Up and Down with what was that kid named? Gelato Kid?
Yeah, the gelato kid.
Me, you know the kid, the weed string, Gelato Kid. Me, Mo, and him go to Up and Down one night. I'm thinking this is some regular shit. I ain't never been up and down. Boy.
And what happened?
How much was that bill?
I don't remember.
It was a lot of money. Just to smoke in that motherfucker. Cause these niggas ain't drink a liquor in there. No, that shit sat on the table the whole fucking night. Listen, then there's 7-8K on liquor and they ain't even drink that shit. It's just to smoke in the spot. And he trying to give me his homeboy number. Like, I want to go do that shit on my own.
Listen, you know,
Go hang out next time.
12
Nah,
alarm,
cool.
12 alarm fire. I don't remember if you were in
How
Miami
cool
for
you
the
did
Turtle
this?
Pie
Spit the
trip.
dime in that shit. Just
Right?
to smoke.
You weren't in Miami for the Turtle Pie trip, were you?
I was not in Miami, but I've heard all about it.
Were you in New York for the 12? Yeah, you were in New York for the 12 alarm. I remember. Yeah, I remember you being there. I was so busy that day that I don't even remember who was there or not. That shit was
The 420 party?
Yeah, the 420 party in New York.
420 party was cracked.
It's wild.
When the next one? We got to do
Wait,
another one.
we got most definitely have to do another one eventually. You know, especially when New York goes legal.
Listen, you know, Turtle Pie.
Let's go back out to Miami and do
Pie
it.
Through the last one. I think 12 Alarm Fire should throw this year's. You know, this year's.
Oh, let's do this one in California. Some shit, man.
I mean, we could.
Vegas,
Oh, now you
Rusty
talking.
be out in Vegas next week.
Now you talking. I can win some money.
He'll be out in Vegas.
You doing a show in Vegas next week?
You doing a show in Vegas?
I'm shooting 2 videos. I'm shooting Eden Rocket.
Shooting 2 videos out in Vegas.
Boy out here working, man.
Oh, dope. That's
You might
great.
as well go to the facility in San Francisco when you're done there. It's only an hour and a half flight.
It's an hour and 5 minutes.
They in San Fran. Yeah, so you might as well take a trip out there. Maybe I'll catch you guys out there. You never know. I gotta go to Miami next week.
Fuck you gotta go to Miami for, man?
I gotta go pick up my teeth. I gotta go pick up my Invisalign. I gotta get my teeth.
I'm making more getting money, man.
I knew it.
Getting money, man.
I gotta correct my bite. I've been grinding my teeth at nighttime.
What?
It fucks up my teeth.
Damn. I used to work in a nursing home. A patient used to do that. Shit sound crazy. Grinding their teeth.
Oh, it hurts.
That should be squeaking. Oh man, son.
Now I've been.
You do it in your sleep?
When you sleep?
Yeah, when I sleep.
Oh fuck.
So I went to the dentist to spend mad bread getting my teeth fixed, and then I come back and fucking because my grinding, I fucked up one of the fillings that they put in, and now every time I drink something cold or I drink something hot, it gives me such a hurting, sensitive sensation in my tooth. It's terrible.
Fuck.
12 Alarm Fire on the live. We're sorry. We always get lost here in the conversation. You can chime in when we're walking down the rabbit hole.
It's all good. That's what makes this podcast
to get our
legit.
attention back. This is 448 Cannabis Talk with Moby Dank and Sonny Pax. We're here live at the Penthouse Cafe. We got Don Dusty Locaine in the building. We got 12 Alarm Fire tapping in on the gram on the live with us. We're live on 3 YouTube channels, on 4 Instagram channels,
And 32 international channels, man. It's gonna be broadcasted in Spanish, Turkish, Russian, and everything.
That is a fact.
Yo.
That might not be true. But I would like to say to our listeners to tap into Canamundo if you're of Latino descent, or if you just, you're.
Oh, I got some clothes to get y'all too, bro.
420 is a cannabis platform for Latinos. Give them an opportunity to talk, and they're going to be setting up a podcast here at the Penthouse Cafe, doing their own thing, just like we're doing here.
I got some clothes
we
for
wish
you.
them the best of luck, so make sure you give them a follow.
I got some clothes to donate.
We also have the raffle going on. We're raffling off a full unit of a full pound of 12 Alarm Fire. It's $25 a raffle entry. You guys can definitely get your things.
They're giving away.
Tap into the
They're giving
DM.
away some weight.
Yeah.
Man, if I was in New York right now,
Free flip
I would
right
even
there.
spend $25 trying to win that.
Listen, I tell people,
That's a blessing.
that
Blessing.
you
Don't
should
miss
buy
it.
10 slots. At $250, you win, and then you have the opportunity to win all 3.
Yeah, because if you hit And you know what to do with that.
Nobody
Either you
pulls your raffle ticket out of the basket. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna go looking. You've got one slot, you win. That's it.
because look, if you hit right, you either pay $250, you get to smoke for a long time, or you can get your money back in some.
Listen, I mean, you get it. You win first prize. That's a full pound.
For
It's a half a
$250.
pound. Sorry, not for $250. For $25, you buy 10 slots. If you were the ideal guy,
So
right?
what's first place?
You would buy 10, 20
First
slots.
place is a half a pound.
$500
Second place is a QP.
for something that
So
you get
anywhere you put it,
value in return. Absolutely.
anywhere you
I
put
would-
it, you coming up. You should take
They
advantage
can
of
12
this.
alarm jump in this and win their own stuff or what?
Fuck
For
yeah.
$25, I mean,
I mean, listen.
I'm
how about you?
about to
promote
get
it?
me some.
You can promote it to our 12 alarm family and let them know that we got this raffle going on, and anybody that that fucks with 12 alarm on that kind of level and wants to get in and enjoys that kind of smoke, give themselves an opportunity to really maybe change their month, win a half a pound or a QP with some other goodies.
so this must
Yeah,
be a
man.
New York thing. This must be a New York thing.
Well, we do a lot of, depending on me, myself, I've always been very big on doing charity and giving out work. And I've done stash and dashes. I've always done that
I'm
every
tired
year.
of them shits.
Listen,
Everybody's stash and dash be fucking mediocre.
Not
Yo,
mine.
remember that shit on my block? Yo, why did they go around my hood, did some dumb shit on my block, and had the nerve? I'm gonna go pick that shit up.
Listen,
I'm like, yo, this weed is trash.
Anybody knows how I do my stash and dashes knows that
But
we're
now-
giving away
Let me take that back.
500 or better in every one, and we usually do one in every borough.
Let me take that back because the stash and dash is just whack now. Because back in the day, like when you used to do stash and dashes and when juniors do stash and dashes, they used to actually wait for somebody to win this shit and greet them and probably smoke a
That's how
blunt
you gotta do it.
and shit like that.
Not
They don't do it like
smoke a
that
blunt. Nah, they don't
because
do that.
without look at
I'll wait.
not for nothing.
I'll wait.
I
You know
won
what
a
I'm saying?
stash and dash, and that's how. Listen,
You know how many people?
I
would
won
know
June
where
stash and dash, Mo. You hear me?
Blame that nigga.
I won June stash and dash. If I ain't win that stash and dash, I would have never met June. I would have never known you, nigga.
You would never met me.
So stash and dashes is good if you could do it the right way. They used to sit down and wait for a nigga to come and be like, second and third place, pull out. I'm gonna smoke a blunt with you.
Nah, I used to wait for them. I used to tell them like, "Yo, good looks, you got it," and then I would move on. I really.
And they really would just sit there and wait to see who coming to get
I
it.
put it in the bag, like make sure you tag me, make sure you tag me. Everything. Otherwise, I ain't gonna do them no more. If you don't tag
These
me.
niggas is just leaving the weed and bouncing.
And they doing whack shit. Listen, the stash and dash I won. Listen, the stash and dash I won. That shit came with like 2 zips in there, bro. 2 zips, some Space Monkey cans, edibles, vapes, a big full jar of fucking hash
That's
rising.
when you know who's getting money and who
Let me
ain't.
tell you how I met.
Word, real stash dash good for a month.
Let me tell you real quick how I met King of Bucks, right?
Shout out to my boy KOB, man. That's my boy
Shout
right
out to
there.
KLB for sure.
Uncle June.
So I was getting the Green Wolves back then, and he tapped into one of my DMs. At the time I was doing the live, he tapped in and was like, "Yo, what's good?" And I never really talked to nobody in my DMs, as far as like doing new work and shit like that, or taking on a new client or whatever. He really wasn't so much like, "Yo, how can I get that?" or whatever. He was just like, "Yo, fire, that shit's mad cool. You got great drops." At the time, Green Wolf was popping. Nobody had Green Wolf here in New York but me.
Mhm.
I had a lot of exclusive flavors. And so I was like, "Yo, if you ever want one, come through, we'll chop it up." And he was like, "All right, bet." When he came, he was like, "Yo, I'll take 100. I'll take 60."
That shit kills me. That shit look like season. So
Yo, stop. Yo, it's tapped in, man. Shout to
Oh, you
tapped
talking
in.
about the Baba.
yo,
Shout to
kid,
tapped in, man.
that shit.
It's good and it's supposedly gives you the perfect amount that
Yo,
you
you
need.
gotta try the spicy lobster. So good.
We were just talking about how they genetically modified the taste, make that taste like a
That's
steak.
exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about food today.
How you feel about this fucking weird food, man? 12 along.
Feel about the
A lot
what?
of people do them.
You
Top shelf.
are like you eat red meat and stuff like that. How you eating nowadays? Healthy?
Yeah, man, I eat steak, chicken, pork. I eat whatever.
You eat
man.
pork?
Whatever's good.
Oh man, come on, man.
You never had a pork cutlet? You in New York? You never had a pork cutlet?
Hell's no way eating no pork, man. Crazy.
I don't eat pork either.
Yo, man, come,
Eat pork bacon.
Real quick, because
come
I know,
on, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Pork
Real
bacon is
quick,
different.
because I know
That shit
that
hit different. Y'all wild.
Turtle Pie
I eat pork
is
either.
a sister company of 12 on Fire, and I know you're a 49ers fan. This Debo Cheerios. that
I
Turtle
fucking
Pie
love
dropped
it.
this week. This Debo Cheerios was something else.
I love that
In
shit, man.
2022, they really came out with something else.
Yeah. We came strong. I came strong this time, bro.
Straight out the gate, you heard?
That's big, bro.
Shout out to the 49ers. They was an underdog and they cleaned up. I should have
Shout
bet
out
on
to
them.
TPC.
My guy
Yeah,
started
they beat
smoking this
Dallas.
turtle pie and has been scoring a touchdown every week.
That is.
Nah,
They
that's
got some pain.
I don't know anything about that.
That's that's
I
her right
know
there.
nothing about it, but I hear it's fire. Big Bro always doing a good job. That Turtle Pie stays putting out heat. So I know it's fire. I haven't tried it myself, but
Nah,
You need this
I haven't.
back,
you
please.
fucked up, man. Fucked up big time.
That's the end of that. So if
That's
you
the
buy-
end of
if
what?
You ended up getting that Debo.
That's
you
the end of
walked
what?
out The Debo Cheerios.
That's it. Can you put a little eighth to the side for me, please?
Nah.
Because-
Tell him nah. Nah. First come, first.
But that's for the phone. That don't got nothing to do with
My
me.
man took a half a pound and wants an eighth for the head right now.
Cause I got people who I gotta make sure everybody smokes it too. You feel me? I'm a fair guy. I evenly distribute it throughout New York City for people who are on my phone.
I don't know what you were talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you saying you don't tap into your own bag? Because
No, I
you wanna
don't.
Give everybody an opportunity.
Yeah.
to smoke.
Usually I get my shits, or God willing,
You gotta
I'm
say-
blessed with the shakes.
You like this?
So how will you compare the you guys talking about how fire the Debo is? How do you compare that to the Chuckles?
Oh, come on, man. This is like Ali and Frazier right here, man.
I
Man,
had to ask because you're giving the Debo a lot of credit. I had to ask.
because
Debo was real nice though. It was
amazing flower, man. Like, even if it's not mine, if it's amazing, it's amazing.
The Chuckles.
Oh, I agree with that. I respect good flower all day long. All day long.
But the Chuckles is different though.
Chuckles is different.
That's a real smokers thing, kind of thing, man. Like, people know. They like it. They love it. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I'm surprised by it because the texture is not really like my texture, but when I actually smoked it and I'm sitting here smoking, I'm like, nah, Mo, what the fuck is this shit? Yo, I really appreciate this flower right here. It's different. And it's refreshing because all the flower in the you know?
All the flower in New York is pretty much the
So
same. That's
to smoke
changing.
that is different, it's very refreshing, and I like it a
I
lot.
think that's changing, and then that's proof that these strains that we just dropped this last week shows you that 12 on Fire and Turtle Pie are going to be doing things differently. And
It's
they're
a new
gonna
sheriff in
They're going to
town.
be changing the way that New York smokes flower.
I think that goes back to what we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. I think everybody out. I think Mo. I think you said it last time. Everybody out there like gelatos and runts, and no longer do they smoke. That's what it's sought after. No longer is there the OG strains, the Kushes. It's all just gelato and runts or gelato and runts crosses, which is fine. It's all good. It's a good high, but
You see what I did
nobody.
there, right? I'm sorry.
Nobody understands the OG strains anymore. The Northern Lights, the Sour Diesels, the White Widows, the
It's
Purple
over for
Cadillacs,
those.
the Purple
That
Kush.
shit sound like block work right now.
Those were some of my favorites.
Them
Those were really
CC
some of
just
my
named.
favorites. The Northern Lights,
Northern Lights,
the White Widows.
White Widow.
Those were some of my favorites.
Those is block work right now. You get up to these young kids right now, they're gonna fucking,
They gonna line you up.
they gonna
trying to
laugh
figure
at you.
that thing
They don't
out.
even know what that is.
They don't.
They don't know what it is. That's the problem. They don't know the
These
history.
young kids, all they know is runts. That's all they know. They cheating themselves.
Yeah, but what is run? What is run?
What is runts? Tell us. Tell the
It's
viewers.
Gelato 41.
Gelato 41 cross or what though? Is it straight 41?
Runs is Gelato 41.
Runts is Gelato 41. Straight. That's it. Look, he's disappointed. He thought that was some other shit. You just seen his face.
Go do some research. Go do
It
some research
depends
on
on
what
the
runs is.
grower. Because a lot of people make gelato 41, but it's about the texture.
Gelato 41 is runts. Someone might say I got runts that's really 41.
I mean, for the most
Oh, they
part,
just put a name on it.
she real cute. She real cute.
I'm
Gelato
talking
changed the
about
world.
a real original. when Runts came out with Runts, they branded that strain as Runts. Am I correct? I think I'm correct. We all got to do our own research.
Isn't there Skittles and Runts?
How many Runts do you have now? How many Runts process? Everything is
he's
pink
saying
Runts, white Runts, black Runts,
Runts
super
is
Runts,
just the original Runts is Gelato 41.
Yeah.
When when Jokes Up came out, marketing that Runt strain, that was Gelato 41.
Okay. Saying it was just a straight Gelato 41.
Straight, which is a fucking amazing. Just to show how much
great strain.
It
Don't
is.
get me wrong.
It's
a great strain.
And this goes to show that how much that one strain changed the whole fucking world. Changed the whole.
Now you can't say
New
the
York.
whole
Now just changed the whole fucking New York City.
But the way that New York was smoking weed, they definitely influenced it a lot, especially in the inner city.
New York was a dense kind of bud. It wasn't with that soft shit.
I'll tell you what. Gelato and Runts have really taken a lot of people on the East Coast off of the New York sour diesel head that everybody was going off of that Jack Herrera.
Give me Jack Herrera all day.
You know, you see a lot of guys really today's smoker, and we're talking about the smoker 35 years and younger, doesn't appreciate the Jack Herrera.
Because they never smoked good.
You know what I mean?
That's why we're trying to tell you. That's why I like Maine and companies like 12 Alarm that specialize in small batch. Because when you go to Maine, you get to smoke real different quality weed. It's so much good weed that when people say that Maine weed is trash, no, that shit is good as shit and it's different compared to this bullshit that we accustomed to getting out here. Gelato.
Well, let me ask you a real question that a lot of people want to ask you and maybe don't have the outlet to ask somebody like you, right? What I might ask you right now, maybe not something that you want to be asked, but you know what? Someone told me that I should just fucking ask the questions I want to ask. So here goes. Would you say, is it safe to say, or can people say that California has somewhat redirected the way that they grow cannabis in order to appeal to the Eastern market?
To agree, absolutely.
So is it fair to say that the Eastern market is one of the biggest consumers of California weed?
I mean, that's
for real?
They've said that that's pretty much it. That, like New York consumes the most.
So they just fuck us in the ass, man.
It's my understanding that Michigan consumes the most cannabis.
I don't know. In the last report, Michigan? I heard New York smokes.
It might have changed. Yeah, it might have changed.
Things could have changed because the streets is fucked up in New York.
It goes back to what it goes back to. You in any supply and demand company, you're gonna grow what people want. You're gonna sell what people want.
Sure.
The reason
why people want
Louis Vuitton keeps coming out with shoes is because there's a demand for them. So it's the same reason why California growers are growing more gelato and Runt. Because
we sip on green is because, you feel me? It's us. I'm just fucking business. Green still get you lit.
That's my son. That's my man. That's my man. He cool, man. He cool, man.
She's a bitch.
No. So, yo. You should be smoking. You should be drinking that.
You gotta drink what you feel like drinking, man.
Listen, when you're looking for a certain type of head high, you go for what you like. You know what I'm saying? You go for what you like. Dusty's been smoking on that 12 Alarm Fire. Loving that 12 Alarm Fire. I'm sorry, 12 Alarm. We went somewhere else with that conversation. So does 12 Alarm Fire or any of its associates talk about that when they sit down at the table? Like, hey, we do a lot of business with a lot of people that are not necessarily keeping the work here. They come here and whatever they do with it is their business. And you end up seeing it in a certain place. And so,
take Baby Buckett, for example. You guys just said you had them on.
Right.
Shout out Baby Buckett, by the way. Dude's fucking hilarious. Off the hook. Go follow him. Social media, IG, Baby Buckett. If you haven't yet, appreciate you guys having him on. Always like working with him. Take Baby Buckett, for instance. Baby Buckett has been putting out nothing but fire gelato and run.
That's why I
Why?
love that shit so much.
Why? Because Baby Buckett knows what people want. Baby Buckett comes to me, comes to us, and it says, "This is what my clients want. This is what I want to collab on. Can we make it happen? Boom, let's make it happen." Have you heard anything bad about any Baby Buckett strain? Have you put out a bad Baby Buckett strain? New York haters?
It's been nothing but applauses for Baby Buckett.
That's why I be trying to tell bro sometimes, man. I know what they want, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Sonny thinks he knows what everybody wants.
Because I'm outside.
And so he's serious when he says that
The monkey seed.
He's so happy that 12 Alarm Fire has given him the opportunity to guide them in a direction so that he can hit his market the way that he needs to.
Word.
And again, that goes back to working with people.
Working together.
Easy, you know? There's two guys on the live with us sitting down at the desk that work with this company, 12 Alarm Fire, and talk about nothing but how easy it is to work with them and how easy it is to make things happen with them and how much work and dedication you guys put into each and every product that you guys put out. So kudos to you guys.
Word, because that whole stamp shit, that whole stamp pandemic shit is over now, huh?
Yeah, it's over.
And nigga, that whole stamp shit, I wonder if everybody made their money and some shit, man. Like that shit is over. Ain't nobody buying no stamps no more.
That pandemic money is over now.
Well, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't go that far.
I still know niggas with the gumbo stick. Feel me, with the explosive. That's my block.
That shit is quiet.
But
everything is quiet right now.
It's niggas that's just if you just buying a stamp now, it's kind of hard because that money is not flowing like it was 2 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to sit there and buy a whole ounce right then and there. Multiple people.
I just really want to know how much money you have to make back, how many sales you had to make back that $100,000 collab that you had to put up, and you got no work for it.
Nah, but you know what it is? Because I asked the niggas. They sold 100K worth of the weed. That's what it was. So when they holding that 100K, it's just like, you know how like a plumbers, remember the house shit? What was this shit called? The house?
No. These guys were paying. Some of these guys were paying 60, 80, 100,000 just to get the stamp on the bag.
Some of them niggas was,
but you understand they was getting bigger units. You feel what I'm saying? And then the prices, they was charging niggas $6,500 for that price. If you're not gumbo family, you're paying $6,500. But if you gumbo family, you're paying $2,700. So that's why everybody in New York had packs of gumbo, because there's enough room to feed everybody. You understand?
Niggas be that should just be a trend, man.
$2,700 packs of industrial LA weed.
That's what I'm saying.
But look what he said though. He said it's A1 weed. You see how brainwashed and fucked up we are?
It's not A1 weed. It look good.
Niggas in Cali ain't smoking that shit though.
They smoking OG in Cali.
That's what we supposed to be smoking, because that's what the month we supposed to be smoking what they smoking.
But you know what it is? Out here they consider OG Blockwork.
There's a new brand. There's a brand that's recently been getting a lot of hype in New York.
Oh.
Right?
Bring it. Where's that?
I don't want to say their name.
Oh, Sprinkles?
But they gave me 2 bags.
Bring the Sprinkles.
They said this is our latest
Sprinkles
drop.
What?
This
Sprinkles,
is the old drop.
Shit.
I know what
this
I know what real
Sprinkles brand ambassador right here.
Yo, I'll be damned if I tell you that both fucking bags are the same weed in it.
We're gonna see right now.
I know what real Sprinkles
I smoked Sprinkles before.
I'm telling you, man. I couldn't believe it. And I was really upset because honestly, now it sounds like I'm just a fucking hater. But that's not the fucking truth.
Mo hate. Mo, let me tell you this. Mo hates y'all weed, man. Mo hates y'all weed. He don't want to smoke nothing but 12 along or motherfucking turtle pie. Or you feel what I'm trying to say? Mo don't give a fuck. So I gotta be the fair judge in this situation. Pass the Sprinkles, man.
I mean, you gotta give respect where respect is due.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I give respect where respect.
But Mo's just stuck in his own ways, man.
Listen to me. When you're gonna put the same industrial pack from Los Angeles in front of me in every fucking bag that's out there right now.
You ain't supposed to know that.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to know?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
What do you
why.
mean I'm not supposed to know?
Because
That every company is putting the same $2,200 bag in a fucking bag and then sending
because
it
that's for the
it's trash.
Because people just buying it up. You
It's
know the
trash.
secret. That's like I'm a jeweler.
It's fucking trash.
Actually, it tasting good.
You know the truth. But you know the truth though.
What the fuck you talking
even though
about?
it tastes good, it's still industrial bullshit gelato.
Nah, that shit it tastes good to get you high.
But it's still industrial gelato though.
You want to smoke to get high. Niggas ain't smoking just to
Bro.
fuck up their money just so nothing.
Listen to me.
You know what I mean? Niggas is
Can
spending
we
money on bad
please tell
weed.
them what it takes to grow 500 pounds of the same product indoor? Can we please shed a little knowledge on what it takes to grow 500 units of the same unit in the same room? Hold on a second, my guy. Because
I mean, just the quality control alone is a pain in the ass.
I don't think people really understand what it takes to grow 500 pounds of something in the same room.
With the same consistency.
Right? Now, you guys are talking about the quality. How the fuck can you get quality on 500 units?
That's mad genetics involved, and I don't want to smoke that.
That are being pushed through like cattle on a farm.
Yeah, I don't want to smoke
it's
that.
basically like they're raising fucking tilapia in a fucking fish farm.
Yeah, it's too much spray because they got to fulfill the demand.
Am I lying? 12 alarm fire. Am I lying?
Let me stick a little bit on it.
How long is it supposed to take to grow good weed?
Hold on, he about to
I
explain
was
right now.
having a conversation with one of the biggest weed companies that there is in the world. They're based out of the Bay Area in California. I know the head grower very well. And I asked him how he's doing his grows right now.
He don't know nothing about these.
Keep it down.
Hold on.
He said
Hold on.
he tried to do a 300 light rooms. He tried it for a year, 300 light rooms, 300 light rooms. Mind you, this is one of the biggest commercial growers that there is in the world. I'm not going to name them. They found out that they could not keep the quality anywhere near as good as doing 100 light rooms. Nowhere near. So
Now,
instead of doing that,
for the average person, I'm sorry to interrupt you. For the average person, how many units does 100 lights get somebody?
a good grow, let's say a pound of light.
On a
let's say a unit of light.
On a good grow.
When you're talking quality, you're talking quality now. You want to go and get that fast grown shit that's not high quality, you're gonna get more. You want that A1, you're gonna get about a unit of light.
It's exactly the same, cuz.
Now this is my thing.
Go ahead, keep going.
In New York, I heard somebody talking about they just want to smoke to get high. They want to smoke the best of the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it takes. You got to make sure the quality control is up to par. You're going to be good with 1 unit per light per grow. That's what you're paying 75 to 80 an eighth for. Now you want to pay 40 an eighth for. That's fine. But you ain't getting that quality. You ain't getting that A1 quality. You don't get B- quality. Quality.
Yo, the consumers out here is brainwashed, man. They brainwashed. They fucking brainwashed. And I'm telling you what started it.
We all a little brainwashed.
I'm telling you what, no, but it's past brainwash. This is like a cult following now. Because it's the same type of weed that everybody wants. Everybody smoking the same Pacific, the same texture, the same smell. Everybody chasing the same shit. It's just like crack in the 80s right now.
It's
I do see on social media right now. I do see on social media big time in New York. Sprinkles is huge right now.
Sprinkles.
We understand them being huge. It's
Hold
one thing
on.
to have similar. It's one thing to have similar flavors like 12 Alarm and Turtle Pie I've had all year. In 2021, that gelato Ranch Roast. But it's another thing to put the same exact unit in 2 different bags and tell people it's 2 different things.
Listen, let me say this, man, because I'm outside. I'm outside.
I agree with that.
And Sprinkles, not taking nothing from them, but you only really see this shit in weed parties. You're not gonna see your average local nigga with this shit,
Listen,
my nigga.
I only see
Period.
Sprinkles in New York.
Only in the weed parties you gonna see this shit.
I don't see them nowhere
let me
else.
tell you why. Because this shit is so
rare.
It's not rare because it's hard to
rare,
get.
bro.
I could get this shit. This shit's not
Yeah,
rare.
you can get it, but you gotta have your money together.
It's hard to get in a weed party.
That nigga ain't gonna just buy 1 ounce of that, bro. Trust me or not.
You'd be surprised when they only sell this shit in a weed party. When you get your shit, where you go get this shit from? Probably,
My man.
and he probably vend too.
Nah, he go to Oakland.
But this shit is popular in the weed parties.
Elroy
You
obviously,
can't just go to your local weed
Elroy
dealer and get
obviously
free.
is
And
on
that's
the Sprinkles
why-
bandwagon.
You feel what I'm trying to say?
That's why they cool with charge that nigga 8.
No, I'm not saying he bandwagon because good weed is good weed. If he say it's good weed, it's good weed.
Good
It's
weed is good
gelato.
weed.
It's gelato that they
That's
hooked
a
on.
basic industrial pound, bro.
But that's
And
what they
not only
like
that,
out
it's
here.
The same fucking
I
pound in
smoke
both
good weed.
bags.
That's what
the
they
same
like.
shit in both bags. It's the same exact, not room 1, room 2. That's just a straight room 1.
That's what they like. They don't give a
Alright.
fuck. New York City don't give a fuck
Buy
about
6
that.
different bags, think you can get 6
Listen, let me
different
tell you
flavors, and
something.
you're
In New York City, first of all, let me tell you this. What I learned in New York City, right? You have to learn how to make your brand. Weed is a social status. That's one in New York City, all right? Because now determine the type of weed you got, determine the type of person you is, how much money you got, what you could afford. You feel what I'm trying to say? So once you can master how to make your shit, you feel what I'm trying to say? Because when you pull this shit out, niggas looking at you like, oh. They look at him different now, like, oh, you got some exclusive shit. So this shit is more social than even.
It's about marketing. They put good marketing into
Yeah,
their
it's good
fucking
marketing.
Word.
It's good marketing.
That's what it
It's
is.
good
They
marketing.
targeted a culture.
With
They
basic
targeted
weed.
an audience with fucking
They
average
probably
fucking
spent
Los
more
Angeles
money on
industrial
bags
weed, and they
than
fucking
actually
flooded
growing the
that
weed.
fucking market.
Let's see the weed. Let's see the weed. Show the cameras the weed.
It's some industrial gelato. It look like every other brand shit that's out here. Keep it at 100,
It is. Like you said, it is good marketing.
and it probably smoke good because we gonna smoke it.
It looks all. I mean, smoke it, roll it up.
That's what we about to do. But
Let's see how
more,
it is.
come on, here it is.
It's a basic industrial gelato.
Roll this shit up.
You know,
Mo,
grown in
Mo,
a
you gonna smoke
super
this?
large
You smoking it,
factory.
Mo?
I know what that smokes like.
Mo, see, Mo ain't even
I
gonna
used to
smoke
smoke
it.
that shit fucking 5 years ago when I didn't know no better.
Mo ain't even gonna smoke. So let me and Elroy smoke this. Yeah, roll this up.
Bro, that's
Hold on.
regular Los Angeles industrial weed.
It
bro.
look like, listen, I'm not taking
I
no
don't get
shots
you
at
no
no
certain
brands
bags for
because I fuck with
2200.
everybody and I smoke everybody's
bro.
shit. But this shit just smell like an eighth of gumbo, my nigga. Keep it at 2,000 with you.
No, it don't. That don't got nothing. Gumbo.
So this better than gumbo to you?
Way better than gumbo.
It smell like it though.
Now I understand why
Like
California
that's way
just
better.
grows one type of
That's
weed
what I be trying to say.
for New York, and that's it.
That's why they
So
fuck us in the
guys
ass.
like
And then they
this
overcharge us. This
that
shit
know
7K for
nothing
this
about
industrial
flower,
shit.
that know nothing about
Let me
cannabis,
just look. Elroy, let me break it
know
down.
nothing
If we,
about
just imagine if we could take that
small
same
grow
block
quality.
same block work, right?
I can't.
Out of town, right? It's that shit for 7,000 a pound.
But that's what niggas is doing.
That's what Cali doing. They getting this industrial shit that costs 2,500. Bring it to New York or something for
That's why niggas
75.
gotta be
If I
tapped
did
in.
that,
That's why niggas
I'll be
gotta
the
be tapped
man.
And 5 years ago, it
I'll
was
be the
way
man
too
if I
soon.
did that.
You heard what I'm saying? Dream Treats. 5 years ago was way too soon because 5 years ago it was already pulling in slow batch or organic flour.
In
So
Cali,
let's talk about even more than that, more than 5 years ago.
2,500,
Hells yeah.
28, 2,700 for that shit.
They don't know. 12 alarm fire.
Here's the question.
fucking
Here's the question
building.
for the penthouse. Here's the question for the penthouse. Let's say one of the OG Kushes was at the penthouse. How many people do you think would, when you throw in your parties, when you throw in your art parties, how many people would pick that out of a lineup blindly and say that's what they want to smoke?
I don't think nobody touching that. It depends on. Listen, it really depends on the brand
the
on
bag
it.
away, take the name away, because some people who don't know what sprinkles are, if you do the blind test, right, and I was to give them 2 different strains, 2 different flowers right in front of their face with no names, no label, no nothing, I'm pretty sure that I could find a strain to beat every single one of those industrial packs that comes out every single time by the majority of the people. And I'm not hating. I'm just explaining that this is regular weed. Like the average New Yorker who knows and goes to Cali and goes to LA because he wants that quick bud that looks good but does nothing for you. You're talking
You know what
about
they
a
used to call that?
20-minute high.
They used to call that. They used to call that calm bud back in the day.
It's a 20-minute high. And they're not understanding because real organic weed doesn't affect the front of the dome. It's a complete different altering experience, a different body high, different mental high. So you're not being hit in the head.
They don't care about the high mo. They just want to say that they got it.
Fogged up. You know what I'm saying? The cloudier their thought process becomes, the more they think they're higher.
I think what Sonny's saying is
they don't even
there's a high speed around it.
Rappers don't
it's
get
like
me.
it's like the new shoe drop.
What?
I think what Sonny's saying is there's a hype beast moment to it. It's like
they don't
when new
care
shoes
about
drop.
it. They don't care about it. They just want to say they got it. Y'all got the new shit, son. Pull up, I got it. They put on their Instagram, yo, anybody wanted $9 from the only person who got it. That's all they care about. They don't give a fuck if this shit don't even get. This shit could be CBD weed in here.
Facts. Got some biddies in the building.
This shit could be motherfucking CB motherfucking D, man.
No, that's a big fact. Look, my opinion is that it's really just average flour from Los Angeles, not because it's sprinkles. I'm not hating on them. If you put a decent bag in front of me with some real gas in there, I'm gonna tell you that shit's real legit. I've smoked other brands. I smoke other brands. I will give props to other brands when it's due.
Lena.
This ain't it, man. This ain't it. And I'm sorry to say that because you know they're a popular brand in New York, but I feel like they're only popular because of the branding and the way that they've marketed themselves to the New York City consumer.
That sounds about right.
Thank you.
Hey man, you know I'm into smoking good weed. That's why I fuck with 12 alone. I can't keep smoking the same shit. I'm a real connoisseur. I don't want to smoke the same weed in a different bag 3,000 times. I've been smoking this shit since Rinse came out, and it was better back then.
Tell them about the Stoodles. Wait till the Stoodles comes out.
Now we even gonna
New York about to go crazy.
We really gonna set the bar. We gonna readjust things out here and show them what the fuck going on. Because New York City, I ain't even gonna front. But I don't know, because it seems like New York City is just it dominates the rest of the weed market. Like, so
it does.
Everybody want to smoke what we smoking out here. They don't even care what niggas are smoking in Cali. It's brands that's getting rich in New York City that people never even heard of in California.
Yo, that is so fucking true. There's brands that are being made to target just New York that people in California don't even have a fucking idea.
My homeboys be in Cali. I be showing them shit. Like, yo, you seen this shit out here? This is new shit. They be like, nah, what the fuck is that? Who the fuck is them? Nah, you ain't smoking that. You smoking this. This is it. And every time they show me some weed, she's never in a bag. She's in a Ziploc.
Yep, and it's fucking Supreme gas.
I'll be confused.
Some cooking fire, man.
I'll be confused sometimes, bro. So,
nah, the truth is, when I go to LA or when I go out to Cali, I never go to the dispensary. I always call my homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the top name brand. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that real good, great, amazing quality. And that's
California, everybody knows somebody that grows.
Everybody.
I like how 12 Alone do their shit. You feel what I'm saying? Small batch, because now it creates a bigger demand. Because now when this shit drop, you better get it now because it's only this much that was produced of it. That's how rare. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep my shit exclusive. I don't want to mass produce. I want to put some value behind my shit.
That's why we work with Sonny. This is why we work with Sonny.
You feel what I'm trying to say?
The idea is to drop.
Penthouse.
You know, the idea is to drop, 10 strains every time you can drop strains, but drop, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 25 pounds, at most. Whatever you can get, whatever you can maximize out of that room. You know what I mean? Thankfully, these guys out here in California have a massive grow that they've broken down into little sections where every room is almost like a trial run that just keeps winning. I'm sure there's some rooms that fail, but you guys got a lot of rooms out there that are doing a lot of small batch. What I like about it is it's kind of constructed with that old school mentality.
I'm happy. Jump on Moby page and send a request. We let
in
you
the
know.
High, in the Bay. Back in the day when I first started going out to the Bay, because originally I was in LA, mainly in LA, you would go to some guy's house and he was growing in a 2-car garage, or he was growing in, his grandmother's basement. shit like that, and they took that concept and they applied it to, let's put all of those small little grows into one big facility so that we can keep an eye on everything, but still have small batch and show that room
Have the
potential,
quality.
and that's
Listen,
why.
guys, I got a dip.
Hey man, thank you so much for joining on our live. We're
Love you,
sorry
man.
we went rabbit hole chasing a bunch of times, but we appreciate
That's why
you.
this is a legit podcast.
Thanks,
Not
man.
Man, we appreciate you always stopping
Always
by, man.
appreciate being on.
Thank
Next
you very
Tuesday,
much.
you guys are hosting. I'll be back with some more news.
We love
Yes,
it,
sir,
man.
Ski.
We love it.
I look forward to seeing how the Chuckles is doing.
Yes.
It'll be done.
It'll be gone by then.
Perfect. That's what that's what I like here. Small bag.
It'll
be
be
gone
done.
because people love it. It'll be smoked. So once again, shout you guys out for hosting Baby Bucket. That was great. Everyone follow him.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Look forward to that new drop with Dusty and Stephen Flowers.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yep. We waiting on it. We really appreciate it. Hey man, thank you again. Thank you for joining 448 Cannabis Talk with Moby Dank and Sonny Pax. We were joined live today by Don Dusty and 12 Alarm Fire earlier today, Baby Bucket. We appreciate you guys tapping in. And we'll talk to you next week, man. Thank you again.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Player.
That was 12 Alarm Fire joining us here at 448 Talk, talking about what they got going on, the simple things, the large grows, and stuff like that.
Now
He knows what the fuck to smoke, man.
He's stuck on the chuck.
For him, man.
If you ain't smoking this, you ain't no stoner.
You heard? If you knew better, you do better. Went and wear Uggs and shoe weather. That's a piece of my nigga Stats.
Queens 5, Brooklyn 5.
You know how we play.
All right.
Go fire up the doom
So
shit,
listen,
man.
though, I got a question. I got a real important question. Check this out. When is 12 Alarm Fire going to bring that haze and that cause with a new strain? Please.
The haze? You want 12 Alarm Fire?
With a new strain.
To experiment.
With a new strain.
Listen, you know what I would do, man? What I would do is
Hey,
this.
what up, my boy?
I would find some really good haze seeds or a haze plant and let them know you got it, because I don't think they're looking for it.
Respectfully, you only allowed to smoke haze once a week, bro. Just because you're a classic smoker.
We just had the haze award last week.
The haze, the haze.
Who won?
Died down a little
Post
bit.
Indictment?
Nah, it was actually hosted in Queens. Black Rock Boys came in second place. They from Buffalo. They got
I don't want to hear no Buffalo niggas won the Haze Award, nigga. Haze comes from Post Indictment. This shit is rigged, man. Look what the fuck we came to.
That's what I'm saying.
How the fuck Buffalo niggas gonna win the best haze?
Saying.
What the fuck going on out here, man?
Listen,
see?
The best haze. Everybody knows that the best haze comes from
the best
Miami.
haze come from fucking Miami. Don't disrespect New York, bro. Don't do that. The best haze come from either Audubon or somewhere in Amsterdam or Audubon or Post Indictment somewhere over there.
Miami.
But Miami's where it's from.
And I want my haze wet.
What he just said.
No homo. I want my haze when you remember the back in the days, Hazito? The haze that, you know what I'm saying? The shit that we used to smoke.
Take my chat, nigga. I'm the original haze in Queens.
Yeah, you remember the haze that we used to smoke back in the day with it? It used to be the white shit on the bag. You used to think Coke was on your shit. I want that haze right there.
Yeah,
I want the haze when niggas smell that shit. They be like, nah, this shit that got balming fluid in it. That's the haze I want.
The church pines.
I want the balming fluid haze.
That's what we used to call that shit, church pines.
Spray my shit down with it, nigga.
High and Happy's. We got a terrible connection with High and Happy here. Maybe he can adjust his Wi-Fi.
But yeah, like I was saying, man, cross that haze with some gelato.
Haze and gelato.
I mean, listen, it probably come out good.
Nah, matter of fact, we gotta start. We gotta ban gelato from here on out, man. We gonna put a ban on fucking gelato, man. Well, 2022.
You can't just
we not smoking.
Gelato, right?
No, we have to.
What you gotta do is you have to start crossing gelato.
I'm about to start putting. This is not gelato on my bag. That's what I'm putting. This is not gelato on my bag.
Haze and gelato cross. Call it haze lotto.
Haze lotto.
I'm telling you.
I like that.
I'm giving y'all right now a haze lotto, man.
Listen, this shit tastes good. It tastes like what we used to smoking, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It tastes like what we used to smoking. It tastes like gumbo. It tastes like All the other generic packs that's out here. That's what we calling this generic packs. It tastes like the regular generic packs. Like, there's nothing special about it. Like,
you know what it is? From back in the
it's
day?
good. It shit just look good. Like, yeah, I'm smoking sprinkles, nigga.
That's that Chinatown Uptown.
Can you go back and smoke
Helado,
Blackwood right now?
no,
From smoking oldest,
Say
can
helado.
you smoke Blackwood? Hummo?
Every now and then I smoke block work because I gotta see what I'm giving niggas.
Answer that
But yo,
question.
but listen,
After all,
but
I've been
listen.
smoking. Oh, this weed we've been
Yo,
smoking. This
listen.
is top shelf. Now, can
This
you
ain't
go
top
back?
shelf though.
All right, but still, can you go back to smoking the bottom?
I just smoked some lows that I
I
got
just smoked
last week.
lows.
It
I
was
smoked lows the other day.
phenomenal.
I ain't gonna smoke it all day. Now I can't smoke the bottom.
Yo,
I wasn't
Mo.
even, not for nothing.
Is the taste?
Yo, not for nothing. I ain't even gonna
See,
lie to
what
you.
they don't
Yo,
understand.
hold on. Let me. How
What they don't
long
understand
I
is
knew
that
you for,
I've been doing
Hazito?
this for a really long time.
How long I knew you, Hazito?
More than 15 years.
Exactly. So we started off smoking good weed. When we was like 12, 13, we was already taking niggas' cars and going to Harlem to go buy haze and come back.
Yeah, but that
That
was early.
FDR drive, baby. That FDR drive.
That's when they
I
had
ain't paying for
experience.
those toes, crazy.
This Brinson's way before me.
Listen,
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. You feel what I'm saying?
yo, you know why you stuck on that? 'Cause
When
you from
niggas can't even
Harlem.
find some good chocolate.
This weed tastes very good though.
And Harlem has been targeted
Look, we smoking this shit right here.
by that shit. That's not what I'm smoking.
I'm smoking this shit. It tastes good.
It tastes
But yo,
like
but listen, you
It
see,
tastes like the
back in the
Debo shit.
day, when you
It
say
tastes like- it tastes
Blackwood,
like Debo
that was
shit?
good weed.
all
Now that shit
generic.
is mediocre.
The same smell. It got it got a familiar to it. Similar. Sometimes you can't catch yourself in a homo with all that no freaky shit, man. This nigga's crazy.
So yo, I'm gonna let
I wanna
y'all keep
see
doing your
how-
thing, there. Congratulations on the podcast, man.
Yo, good looking, my brother. I'm gonna
Hey,
see you, man.
man,
Yo, we gotta
thanks
do another.
again.
I'm gonna
Gotta
jump
come
on your
down to the
shit,
penthouse
and we're
one
gonna do
night.
a review.
Yeah, man. Anytime, let me know.
When
We're gonna
you're
do a
ready, you
Chuckles
come
review.
down to the penthouse. We do another interview from here. We roll out. We chop it up. We get you on the show.
Let me know. Yo, my guy Benji said what up too.
My G,
I
my
bet.
G.
Tell
Ah,
your
y'all
man Ben
take care.
Ball I said I'm still here, man. I'm taking orders,
All
man.
right, Ben Paula.
All custom
Hit
orders,
him
man.
up. Hit him up.
Let him know. I'm gonna hit him.
Hit him up.
Later, man.
If you didn't know, me and my man, we back taking custom orders for jewelry, man. Anybody want jewelry, man? I'm a private custom jeweler. Depending on who you is, I might can make you some shit. If you ain't gonna give me a headache or some shit, but I'm back taking orders, Mo.
That's good. So,
This year, I told myself I was gonna focus more on this jewelry shit.
what happened?
I'm focusing more on this jewelry shit, nigga. And I found all the source I've been missing.
Found it?
I found it. I'm 100% independent now. I don't gotta go through no companies. I don't gotta go through this, that. I call nobody now. It's on me now.
Dope.
How the fuck they let me sell jewelry, bro? Ain't that some shit? Sometimes you gotta sit back and think like life is crazy. You really could be whatever you want to be in this world. Word. Who the fuck would have thought that I'll be selling jewelry, bro? You know where I'm coming from? That shit crazy, bro.
So basically, you're saying you're a black boy with a dream.
Like I even go front. I feel like I'm living my dream, my nigga. I'm living the dream. I don't work for a nigga. Look, let me show you something, nigga. I just paid myself a paycheck this week, nigga. And my company name paid it to me with taxes taken out of it, nigga. I wake up when I want. I take care of bills. I take care of family. I don't ask nobody for that. Now, I owe a couple of niggas, but they know they go get their money.
Oh shit!
You feel me? Word, I'm living the dream, my nigga. I'm chilling. I do what I want. I can do what the fuck I want. Honestly, I'm blessed. God has blessed me in a multiple way where I ain't rich and I ain't motherfucking poor.
God is great.
And you ain't got a bag of nigga for nothing.
I ain't ask nigga for shit.
That's a fact.
But I'm learning from you because I'm trying to become a bigger boss and have staff and shit like that. So I'm on the side watching what you doing, low key. So
I want the resort home too.
word. I'm watching what you doing because you got some shit going on that
Look at these up.
I need to pay attention to.
Home? Shit, we'll be there soon.
So I got a business. You run an operation. That's two different things.
I'll be doing aqua fitness
Fuck that.
and yoga and Pilates classes. from a resort style retreat upstate New York this summer.
She went to you get fit.
Yeah, for people who want to get fit, we'll be hosting classes.
I'm about to get back in the gym too.
Fitness classes.
I wow, yo, I used to be so slim. When I used to
40-foot.
you know, I used to MMA train a little bit.
Oh yeah, me too. Did you know that?
No, I know that.
I used to grapple actually.
Jiu-jitsu.
Used to grapple. I don't know the name of it because I was really young. It was my
I used to
father's
fuck
friend.
around with that shit. My man Chance Fitness.
But I know. Pretty good.
I used to be slim, son. I used to be slim.
Nah, I was really never slim. I've always been big.
I got fat. You
Once
got
the cross
fat while
on
I
Cozumel, there was 5 Cozumels, and I, off the top of my head, I don't remember all.
Not for nothing. That shit gave me a headache though, man.
What'd you say, Sonny?
Something just gave me a headache.
Yeah, I know what gave you a fucking headache. The rat poison in that fucking LA weed you just smoked.
She gave me like a migraine.
You hear this shit? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I need some water. Give me some water, man.
Anyway, this has been 448 Talk. It's been real.
We in the podcast.
448 Cannabis Talk.
Smoking somebody else. We shout out to Sprinkles and the good guys at Sprinkles, and we're gonna smoke this from.
Thank you for the packs,
I heard good
honestly.
news about this company though. Mount Vernon. Shout out to Mount Vernon. Shout out to Pee Wee. I fuck with Pee Wee as a rapper. This is some good bags. I don't like nothing that got
Shout
New
out
York
to
on
those
it.
guys.
I never liked New York sour diesel. I don't like New York pizza. I don't like the New York Knicks. I don't want nothing with New York on
You
this
love
shit.
the fucking Knicks.
Get that shit out of here. Now this right here, now we talking celebration.
Hey,
This is what I want to fuck
it's
with.
been real. We had thank you to Baby Bucket, thank you to 12 Alarm Fire, thank you to Elroy Jetson, thank you to Don Dusty, Lil King, thank you to High Times Mama, thank you to the Penthouse Cafe, thank you to Sunny Pax Premium.
Thank you to Mo. Thank God first.
And we appreciate everybody who's tapped in and who's joined in on live with us. We appreciate it. And,
So what if I'm from
we'll see
New
you
York?
guys next week.
Yeah, we see y'all next week, yo.
Good night.
Fuck, man. Good night, man.